constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of time? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of time? Fly away. Let's run away, run away.
Hello, hello. Oh, it's working. Wonderful. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Yo, we had a mic problem, I guess. Yeah, this thing is all kinds of weird. I love this microphone. It's great, but it runs on the Logitech software. So whenever that happens, it just stops working for all devices. I just got to reconnect it again. I also got to restart my PC because it doesn't like Corsair audio at all. It just causes, because this does like surround sound, which sounds a lot better than just mono. And yeah, it's just a lot better. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one, boys. We got ourselves back to the 5v5 1v1 duels over on the Dragonflight. beta. Boys, yo, Chicago, I know, man, a little ASMR action, I guess it is. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Who do we got? We got Rob, Vex, Anthony, Silver, VD, we got Silver, we got Cassie, we got Jake. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me get the music back up and running, and we'll be good to go to at least start off this evening. You know, this song, I kind of like it. I kind of like the song. Can I just rewind it because it's a bit of a vibe? I don't know why I like this one as much as I do. Yeah, I gave Rated Solo a try. I won all 6 rounds. I did 60% more damage than person in second. Really? That's what class? What do you... Because I know you play a little bit of Blood DK, but like, what else do you play, Jake? I know you've been playing a lot of that Warrior over on the Wrath Classic. You still play Wrath, by the way? I gotta keep leveling in Wrath at some point or another, man. But tonight, boys, we're gonna be diving back into the Dragonflight beta. Yesterday, we gave pre-patch a try, and I really do feel bad for diving into this evening not as pre-patch, because there's a lot of you that are very, very interested in pre-patch specific content. Just see how class is performing. Is there a good build? Can you pick something up from another player that's doing something right so you can dive into PvP and have some fun with it? But the excitement for it from the players themselves that want to dive into duels, it's a little bit of a different dynamic. Some classes are getting a lot of value with the Covenant synergies and conduits combos, while others not as much, and it's just like a weird disbalancing thing that gets corrected once we hit level 70 with E-gear and everything. As gear gets more equalized and stuff, but right now it's a little bit all in flux. It's a little bit weird. I'd love to come back to it once evokers are available. Once evokers are literally everywhere, and we got a lot of 5V5 1V1 duels just full of these lizard boys for a week, I think that'll be ultimately really, really fun. But yeah, could care less about pre-patch. All this stuff changes in 7 days. I am so excited for us to just shed all of our legendaries or our Covenant abilities, because honestly, I was walking into the whole pre-patch with the expectations that all these bar powers are going to be gone day one. We knew that we were eventually going to rotate out, but we just didn't really know when. And when we originally tested pre-patch during the PTR, during the public testing realms, none of those things were available. The only things our classes had access to is tier sets. And honestly, that was so enjoyable when it was just our classes, none of these other bar powers and stuff. It was nice. But I was kind of honestly a little disappointed that in pre-patch, like, wait, I guess still gotta manage with conduits, and then certain legendaries and stuff stopped working depending what talents you grab. And I just thought, okay, it's confusing. At least I get access to all the classes. I can start gearing them out, and it feels like I'm getting some real progress. Honestly, I'm babbling too much. Let's hop on over on the Beta Realms chat, try to see if we can put some groups together. Hopefully we'll have enough boys join in. Also, this week we got new raid items on the gear vendors. Now, these are raid items, so there's a good chance they won't really function super well in PvP, but they haven't been tuned at all so far. So if you want to spice up your gameplay a little bit, bring some cheesy items into the duels, you're more than welcome to give them a try. You're more than welcome. Tonight will be the time to do it. I want to see how these things work. Figure about pre-patch. Yeah, I'm so excited, man. Yeah, I was playing Boomy PvP. It was still my Wrath of the 4th level 80 today. Yo, I still gotta get some leveling done, man. I still gotta get some leveling done. I spent way too much time on the beta. Speaking about beta, this week also we got Mythic Plus testing. I think tomorrow we're gonna be diving into more Mythic Plus dungeons, yeah? I think that could be really, really fun. Let me switch it. It should be good to go. Alright, chat. Let's set some groups up. Try to see if we can put some boys together. Get some advertisement going on, you know what I mean? Get some in-game advertisement rolling. Also gonna need to set up my UI quickly. I like how my health bar is like way up here now. That feels so weird. It looks so weird. What do we got around here? Do we have any groups available right now? Anyone put a group together? Let's see, Werther is out here. Okay. This man's got something cheesy cooking up for us. I got us red. Maybe Leroy wants to join in. Hey, yo, maybe. Hold on. Wait, do you have a one shot? All right. Okay. Brought Warriors, boys. Brought Warriors it is, mate. How we doing on groups tonight? Raids, Legacy, yeah? Thank you for the res. I appreciate it. Alrighty. How are we doing, boys? I'm gonna start a second group or a first one. I don't really know what's going on. Last got to set up? Okay, hold on. 5V5 1v1 Duels group. Chat, let's get ready. Hold on. Hit me with it. Oh. So that's one of the new items, isn't it? Was that with all your mastery buffs and everything? Did you have like the full bonus? Or do you not need that stuff? You may not even need all that stuff, do ya? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can get some pets and maybe heal myself properly. Just so you can have like another go at me. I don't need it. Really, it doesn't scale off of anything. Oh, yeah. Also this thing, you literally become an elemental. And you just radiate nature damage to enemies around you just passively. That could be interesting. I wonder if you could go for like some kind of a build where it's all about survivability. Because you can do up to 40,000 damage a tick. That could be something. So you just walk in with all the cheesy items. It's agile though? Oh, is it really? Oh. Wait, as a rogue, imagine locking someone down with back-to-back stuns, not letting him go anywhere while you have this trinket on ya. Oh my god, Dalaran's like, what's up, AO? How you doing, fam? Hope you're having a good one. How we doing tonight, boys? We got groups, and all the boys. Do you guys have a 5-man group, or I might use it as a DGF photo for people? The trinket? Oh, okay, that could work. Leroy, I got him so far. I have 3 so far. Alrighty, I'm gonna start trying to see if I can get some advertisement going. Forming 5V5 1v1 duels groups. Once we get 2, we are good to go. Whisper if you are interested. Is anybody out here on Alliance, by the way, that wants to join up? By any chance? I'm not good, but be down to join? Yeah, Crusade, you're more than welcome to, boys. Yeah, anybody and everybody is welcome to join. Literally anybody and everybody. I could get you in, my guy. Hey there. Heya. How you doing, fam? One more? Let's go. Oh yeah, we need to make sure it's all like, yeah, party sync so Leroy can actually see us. Yeah, what's up, Leroy? How you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, my man? So we got some groups. Hold on, people. Let me see if I can 5-5-1-1 get you in here. Yeah, we got Leroy. Wait. Can I queue for dungeon or raid while using battlegrounds and arenas? Can you guys delist from PvP queues? Otherwise, I can't make LFG queue. Oops. Yeah. Yo, anybody out here on Alliance, by the way, that wants to advertise over on Alliance side as well? That would help us out a lot, because we got Hordes out here. I know some Alliance dudes out there dueling as well. If we advertise them, yo, we're making some groups together. You know what I mean? Well, let me re-invite. I had to leave group. It won't let me re-invite. I have to leave a group. Okay. Cool. Corsair, let me know when you're ready. And we can probably get you in here, yeah? Ready? Okay, cool. Invite. Yeah, it's gonna do this party sync. Hopefully you'll still be able to see us. Claire has Wormwood disabled. Crusade, if you enable Wormwood, you can hang out with the boys. And we can hopefully put some groups together. If you guys want to join, we have groups available over in the... Well, I have mine in Raid's Legacy. I'm not really sure where Last Walker has his, but you guys might be able to find his. I think he needs like 1 or 2 more people or somebody to join the group. And we just need 3 more on this side as well. And then we should be good to go. Hit me with a laugh. Hit me with it. We're full. Wait, you guys already got a 5-man? Let's go. So we only need 3 on this team and we're good to go. Let's go, boys. Okay, so this is going to be... Oh! Hold up. Hold on. Does that weapon? Also, what is this 90,000 eternity surge, by the way? Damn, what the... Huh? Wait, was that just from channeling disintegrate? Is that what that was? Or did you actually like press it? Actually, you might have pressed it. Are you going like full blue here? What is this? All blue abilities to make some bursts happen. Oh my goodness. Is Coil in? Let me ask him. Hey, Coil. Coil, want to join us this evening? You know what? I guess I could also go and ask Coil's in my group. Oh, okay. So he's chilling. All right. Where was my... Here we go. Wait, looking for more? Hold up. Yo, Chicago! Chicago's in! No way! Hey, buddy, how you doing? Wait, is this actual Chicago? Or is this an imposter? Tell me it's real Chicago. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Chicago's a beta male like the rest of us, boys. Let's go! Oh my goodness. Honestly, dude, that's what we used to have like as a role. You know, it's me, but it's not me, but if you know what I'm saying. I'm still, I still haven't got beta, but I got beta. What the? I don't understand what you're on about, if you know what I'm saying. I have no idea, Chicago. Hopefully that's actually you, my guy. Hopefully it's literally actual Chicago. My man, we missed you out here, dude. You should have been there. We used to have a role back in our class Discord called beta males for anybody like a beta. And we used to meme around all the time. We were like, as soon as we found somebody who's beta, we were like, welcome to the soy club. Oh my god, dude. Yo, HS, you want to join? You want to join? Asa, want to join? Is that what he's asking for him? Hold on, I got whispers. Not my account. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. I mean, not my accent. That's what I read. That's what I read, chat. Seriously, I swear to God, if anybody of you just say anything, shh. Is it my group? Okay, okay, okay. Wait, why is the guy named Slutty out here? What is going on? Yo, beta is wild, man. Actually wild. I'm in a group with last. Okay, okay. So we need a couple more boys on my end then. We got Chicago. So without me, we need 2 more still. Chicago, if you could advertise out there on the Alliance side, like, yo, we got 5-man group, need 2 more. 1 group is already ready. Let him know. Seavark is not going to be here tonight. I know that Chillpills may be on this evening later, but we'll see. But yeah. 20 people for 5-5 Delta group. Yeah. Thanks for advertising for me. Looking for more 5-5 1v1 duels. Duels have 1 group ready, need 2 more, and we for the 2nd group, and we are good to go.
Nice
if
content.
interested.
Do you like Agile channel? Have fun.
Yo, Santa Potato, how you doing, man? Nice content, dude. Like Agile channel. I'm not really sure who Agile channel is, but how you doing, my guy? Can we get a hashtag Santa Potato in chat for the beautiful, wonderful donut of Ron? 10 Ronald Weasleys, my man. I really have no idea what that currency is, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my guy. Hopefully you enjoyed. I don't really know what Agile is, but yeah, if there's a good chance I probably have seen him in passing. There's a lot of stuff I looked at in YouTube, but I don't really remember like who it's by. I'm really bad with names. The chat will tell you that I'm really terrible at it. Like for me, it's like it's I don't know why it just doesn't stick in my brain easily at all. I just have a really hard time to confuse people. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate you, my man. Is that real Chicago? I believe so. Maybe not. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait to see how they play first, I want to say. Try to check it real quick. Yeah, if you guys want to try all the trinkets, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to. So they got new items over in the beta. So if you guys are joining us this evening on the beta, there's a couple of new items out here. At the PvP vendor, you can always grab the PvP gear, by the way, if you want to join us on the beta. All of you are welcome to join the groups. They're listed. My group is listed over in the LG section. We just need 2 more, and it'll be good to go. But if you go to the PvP vendor here, all the PvP items are on him. So if you want to grab everything here, whatever stats you want to, you can do that. If you want to try some of the tier pieces, go over to this guy right here, SATA. He has item level, decent enough item level tier pieces to give you tier set bonuses if you want to try stuff out. There's also trinkets and certain unique weapons on here as well, from what I've been able to see. Maybe not for all classes. Maybe I'm looking at survival. No, it looks like there isn't a bow. I know there's a bow for hunters normally, but there's like certain unique items sometimes depending on the class that you are on those guys as well. So if there's trinkets you want to try or any of the cheesy other stuff you want to use, you're more than welcome to them. If you want to use that to spice up your gameplay, try some cheesy one-shots, whatever you want to do, you guys are more than welcome to them. Yo, Chicago, since you are our Alliance representative, if you see anybody out there that's interested in joining, we just need 2 more and we're good to go, man. We just need 2 more and we'll be chilling. If you guys want to join us, you're more than welcome to. Does this guy want to join by any chance? GL surviving? Potentially? Versus Coil? Taking it to the 5-5 duel? Yo, Coil? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Yo, Crusade popping off, drop more AGG. Okay, hopefully you're not actually going to play like prod the entire time though, right? I'm pretty sure we talked to you about it with this. Yeah, at least try Arms or Fury. At least give the boys a chance. Both the rogues left. That's unfortunate. But we maybe... Oh, did both ASUS tests, did they leave as well? Did they leave because they're dueling, or did they leave because like they're just bowing out? That's unfortunate, man. Does that mean you still need 2 more boys? You did 2. Oh, so you guys need... Wait, that's mine. Okay, so we need like 2 more in my group. Need 2 more? That's unfortunate. I don't like Warlocks, sorry. Yeah, Warlocks are kind of nutty. Looking for more 5V5 1v1 duels. Need 2 more, and this group and group 1 is ready. Whisper if interested. Yeah, and hopefully we can get some more boys out here to join us over for the 5V5 1v1 duels. Pretty sure item level is scaled on those 5v5s, so you're definitely gonna want a tier set. Is it actually scaled inside of the arenas? Yeah, if the item level is scaled in the arenas, then definitely you want to try getting tier sets, or if you just want to go for like different stats, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Yeah, either one of those things would work. Yeah, have you seen the island called Azeroth from the books in New Dungeon? Sounds like an island full of cultists. Would be real fun and 10 on to 10 Tim. Seeing that island called Azeroth from the books in the New Dungeon? No, I have not. Island in the books. I have no idea what that means actually. I didn't play last week. I did 2 weeks ago. It was a bunch of greens. So we use a bunch of greens. Wait, so even green scale in PvP? That's kind of cool. Dal, is this about... Is this allowed? Hit me. Hold on. Hit you with what? Okay. What are you trying to do? Trinket? I'm not sure what you're using. I'm constantly here for 3k. Wait, are you? Wait, what? How? Hold on, let's go. Let's heal you for 3k. Is this thing? Or not? What is healing you? Bloodkeeper's Promise. Hold on. Designate another player's bond will become a guardian for until cancel. While bonded, you and the ally gain versatility in the store. Health per second if you are within 15 yards of one another. This bonus will increase. Wait, so who do you mark as a buff? Wait, did you mark yourself as a buff? Or do you have to mark like Warthros or somebody as a buff? Or mark a drop so I get more. Wait, so you have to mark another person? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's... You could use that, but the thing is, I guess you can't really stand next to those people all the time, can ya? Not really. Yeah, I guess you could. Sure. C-Bus is in. C-Bus. We're doing some duels. If you wanna join up. Smiley face. We got on a Moss. Yo, C-Bus, let's go! Hey! Yo, if you guys know, hold on. If you guys know any homies that wanna join, feel free to invite. We just need 1 more for this group and we're good to go. Now there's this one. Hold on. You tried all the cheesy stuff. You know what? Try all this cheesy stuff in Arena with Burning Carnets. I was gonna say, like, try all the cheesy stuff in Arena and then tell me what they do. I want to be surprised by it. Fought alongside allies who are affected by earth or fire has a chance to grant you infusion stat for 12 seconds. That could be kind of cool. I think that infusion stat could be kind of interesting as like a group trinket. What was that? It's your research crit. Okay. I don't know how other people get it though. Increasing my crit. Really? Okay. Yeah, if you want to try something like that, you're more than welcome to. Whatever items you guys want to use, you're more than welcome to. We just need Uno mods for this group and we'll be good to go, boys. Uno mods for this group and we're good to go. I'll convert to raid. How many more do you need, lad, by the way? You need another? Yes, we do, Max. More than welcome to join us, my guy. So this group needs 1 more. And then Laz, I think, needs 2 more. I don't know where Laz has this listed. Oh, he does have it right here. So Laz does need 2 more. Laz needs 2. My group needs 1. And then Laz needs 2. And we're good to go. If you guys are out on the Horde side or Alliance side, more than welcome to ask boys around that are hanging out on Duel NA if they want to join in. I'm literally going to just start whispering people around, seeing if everybody here wants to join in. Like that if Bowser guy, in case he wants to join in, or no. Dude, where's Magic's at? I saw him online earlier. We need that guy in here. He's like the Shadow Priest representative in this 5v5 dueling arena. A join last group? Sounds good. So then we're going to need 1 on here, and then we're going to need 1 for last group. That'll be good to go. No ring proc? What is this ring proc? Hold on. What is this? What is this ring procs you got? You're just like me. You're just hitting me with like all these other abilities all at once, man. I need to figure out what these things are in the first place. What's a pet? Passive? 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 Sit. If you guys want to find the groups, they are all listed in the raids legacy section. So hopefully that'll make it easy for you guys to join in. Or if y'all join in, hang out here, you'll probably see us hanging out doing the duels and stuff. Seal of Final Duty. Dealing fire damage has a chance of invigorate you, absorbing damage. Oh! Literally a fire ring. Really? That's kind of cool. I imagine as a fire mage that'll be insane. But they probably would make it that like it doesn't work in PvP at all, or as well as on the YouTube channel that's content only about WoW. Okay, cool, cool. There's some books inside of the tier dungeon speak of an island full of quotes that sounds like Diablo 4 That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it's very possible that they probably put a couple of those nuggets of like Easter eggs and stuff in kind of like preparation for future updates and future patches. I could totally see something like that. How's about to mount up? Wait, I also was able to mount up. Hold on, I want to fade death for a second. You can still hit my pets and stuff. You can still hit them. Oh no, they're following me now. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Okay. Let me advertise some more. Here we go. And hopefully we can get the groups up and running soonish, boys. I'm gonna skip this one, dude. That song is just not a vibe at all. I'm not a big fan of it as much. Tarzor, do you want to by any chance? Hey Tarzor. Wait. Hey Tarzor. Do you by chance wanna join some 5V5 1v1 duels? We're putting teams together. On how? My man, how you doing? The duel. Hey! I was literally whispering you the entire time. I was literally taking the time to whisper ya. I'm bad, so you're fine. You are fine and beautiful. Thank you for joining. I hope you have fun. All of these are just to test our classes and try builds and stuff. Hell yeah. Coil word challenge me. Yo, hit me with a coil. Hit me with a big burst, my guy. Do it. Hit me with it. Sigurn, does he by chance want to join us? That'll because we need one more, and I think we'll be good, right? Oil blasting me. Okay, arms getting quite a bit of damage. What did the most damage though? X is doing 30k, that's decent. But what hit me so hard that time? I'm not even sure. What hit me hard there? Because it just seems like it's a Colossus Smash 50k. I love that. Dude, that's gonna be so strong. Colossus Smash into Skull Splitter full bleeds. Okay, Skull Splitter. I see how it is. One more, we good to go? Yeah, boys, we're all almost done, almost ready to go. One more, and we're good to go, boys. Uno mas and we're Dunsky. Yo, let me see if I can, Sigurn, does he potentially want to join? Hey, Sigurn. We are hosting some 5v1v1 duels this evening. Lath Voker is looking for a +1, and then we are full on groups in case you wanna join. These are 1v1 instanced duel things. We do with our community. Let me know if interested. I guess I'm just gonna start asking people around, man. But you just need one more. See Bus offline, but hopefully he'll be back in just a second. Let me see how you doing, my guy. Just one and we're good to go. Yo, Worthless. Are you gonna play arms or Fury outside of Prot? Because I know you want to mess around with Prot. Maybe. I'll actually just like to surprise us on that one. Cool, cool. Your evening. Mess around in Fury. Haven't touched it yet. Yo, give it a couple of goes, man. It's a little different. What's your main? My main is Rogue. Does Macallo want to join by any chance? I'm just fun. Hell yeah. Chicago, is anybody out there over on the Alliance side? Oh no, they're doing sick. Or Rogues are doing alright. From what we've seen, ASUS has a big dot-based bleed that kind of owns. Yeah, I'd say that I have a pretty decent bleed build. Do the matches? We'll do, my guy. Last Jedis, you want to join us by chance? Hey, La Jen, would you by chance want to join some 5V5 1v1 Duels this evening? I'm just gonna start asking, man. Let's see what La Jen says. Maybe we can get Mark in here as well. Rise Unlock. Sub, wasn't sub in the group earlier? Also, where's Johnny, by the way? Where's Johnny Appleseed, man? I miss my guy. I miss my favorite boy. Yeah, why not? Cool. Lath Voker over near me is looking for a +1. Lath, last gen side he'd be down. So with you and him in that group, we're good to go. And we can just queue a bunch of guys back to back. So once you guys enter groups, don't leave. We're just gonna get a bunch of queues back to back, man. Now we're full. Cool. Awesome. We are full. Both groups are full. We will get some queues going. I'll make Leroy lead for ease. And Leroy, hopefully you're actually here. Promote to raid lead. And Leroy can make this one a you guys could do like party sync with Leroy if y'all want to. Or can we do party sync? Or maybe we can when we're in a raid actually. But when I back up, you guys could probably make it a party sync and then you guys will be able to see each other and all that good stuff. Yeah. Leroy, let me know when you got everybody there. Just hit me with a DM. Kitten, I got you in here. Oh, Kittle, did I read it wrong? Kittleson. I got Kittleson. Okay, cool. My game crashed 1 second. Oh, good, my guy. Don't worry about it. Wait, we're chilling. Tries and stuff on offline. Hopefully they'll be back in just a little bit. Traz looks like they're good. Traz is good. Laugh, let me know when you're ready. And I'm gonna queue us up. I kind of want to do the Nokudon arena. I missed that one. Picked out a match of blah blah and I forget what last name is on Reality. Silverhawk. That's what it is. That's what it is. And Silverhawk. 5 Nokudon. What should we do in the grand first? Let's do the grand, man. Let's do the grand. The grand and the grand. I kind of am so hard stuck on those two arenas. The grand and Nokudon, man. I like those the most, I'd say. But yeah, hopefully we'll be good to go. Try again. Okay. So I'm gonna requeue real quick. Lath as well as Leroy. Just keep pressing accept. It's a turnip. Wait, oh yeah, I forgot the turnip puncher bags. Yeah, this is so cool. Did you have to go and get one as a toy? Like all the way out in the arena? Yo, how's it go? What's up, Bletcher? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Trying to put some 5V5 Duels together, boys. Trying to host some 5V5 Duels together. Wait, 94K shockwave? Is that what the guy did just now? Hold on. Drop. He did not just hit. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid. Hopefully you're not just meeting these boys as a protection off the bat, are ya? Never mind, we're good. Okay, let me try queuing up again. Hold on, we're just running into some issues. I don't know if it was like LFG or whatnot. The grand? I'm gonna see if it works this time. Oh, hey, are you actually trying to duel? Hey, maybe trying to actually duel. Okay, I'll give you a proper duel. Gonna slow ya? Uh-huh. Almost dodged the fire breath. I'm gonna let it click on all of my abilities. Yeah, Evoker's gonna do quite a bit of damn. Well, I'm dead. I guess I'll try requeuing and see how that works. If you lose to Merc, I'm gonna remove you. Okay, you're banned? What? I'm banned? What are we talking about? Huh? This guy? Oh, lose to Merc? I'm clicking on my abilities. I literally don't have any key bindings because all mine is set up for like a spectator. There we go. Now we're in. Hey boys, let's go. What's up, Alejandro? How you doing, my man? Boys, first 5v5 1v1 duels of the evening. And apparently, guys, you gotta make sure you win your 10 skirmishes, man. Make sure you win all 10 of your skirmishes. Also, it's gonna be lagging. Okay. You decided to do it off the bat, huh? You decided to do it off the bat, huh? You decided to do it off the bat. Okay. Chat, this one's gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird. As you can see, if you look at the top right of your screen, there is a sneaky little prop warrior over there. They're probably gonna send him out first. Now, prop warriors should take a little bit more damage. I will let Chicago decide. I want him to get a chance to play. But if this is going on for too long, I'll have Chicago snipe this guy out of here. Just because we don't normally allow tanks in PvP. Switch. So you'll see that we got a prop warrior over the top right. I don't know if he's going to be able to even play much today. But we're kind of letting it happen for one game because there's some cheesy you can do as a prop warrior right now. I want to see if we'll be able to have him pull off that build. Gonna be Trezor first up for Squirrel Warrior. Already going all big damage. Trezor could be maybe in a bit of trouble. Rotating defensive full stun. While we're all focusing on the fact there's a tank in the arena. Coil Warrior is literally fighting an actual tank in the arena. As Trezor popping off big defensives. Trying to go for a big Tyrant play. Coil backing up out of there. This is where Trezor decides to hold back on the full Tyrant. Got two Fell Guards next to his Coil Warrior. Just having to find a way to fight through these things. Already popped the parry really early on, so you can't really stop any of these pests. Doesn't reflect for Trezor. Reflect used very early before Mordecai came out, so for Trezor, this could be a great situation. He's able to use all of his magic crack control without any ways of getting reflected. Big damage out of Coil. Ash is going for a setup versus Trez. Immediate stun. Maybe has mobility. Coil Warrior trying to maximize damage, looking for a little bit of heal. Trezor could be in trouble. Has himself great mobility in order to position behind the pillar, but does he have the control? Does he have survivability? Blade Storm before Mortal Coil connects. I think the Mortal Coil just got sent out by Trezor. That's going to be Reflect. Charge to follow. Coil Warrior with a big avatar looking for the X against Trezor. Does get himself a wall. Has a dark pack and just goes in with a massive meteor crashing down onto the Warrior, taking him out. Man, right now, Demonology Warlocks do quite a bit of damage as a max level character. Lots of survivability, but man, these pets and the insta-cast damage is actually quite good. Lav's gonna be up next, trying to wait out Trezor's big defenses. Is gonna go for a quick interrupt, Disintegrate to follow, trying to burn him down with a blue magic reflecting, tricking out of this one really early. Fear by Trezor. That's gonna be a big breath by the last evoker, trying to see if he can potentially avoid any kind of CC. Going for yet another Disintegrate. Trezor got himself plenty of casting, but not enough defenses. Had Dark Pack coming back up at the very last second. Chicago gonna be joining us this evening with their... I like that helm, by the way. That feels like a classic Chicago helm. The rest of the set looks good. The helm looks good. Big opener by Lath off the bat as Chicago sends out the ghost. So trying to put some totems down into the ground. Is gonna go for a little bit of self-heal. Again, Evoker just got himself lots of damage. Trying to go for a big channel staff, which is the new raid item, trying to see if it can make it work in PvP. Big LA blast by Chicago. Lath could be potentially in trouble. Definitely needs some survivability. And Chicago taking him down with a massive LA blast right after Esteman tried to see if he could zoom out of there with on how ASUS going to be up next. Getting a full stun locked down onto Chicago. Going in for an ambush. Not playing the Shadow Dance build, are you? Death Mark, full dots. Chicago is going to be bleeding profusely. He is an enhancement shaman. He does have access to a lot of the restoration abilities. Basically a restoration shaman in disguise. Able to live through the dot damage before the damper runs up. But look at the dot damage right now. Randomly just spikes up on Chicago. Their health is literally taking damage as if somebody's up next to them, beating them up. Clock shadows for the rogue very early. Gonna be the counter-strike totem. And Chicago trying to see if he can reverse some damage back to the rogue. Lots of damage. Chicago looking for a healing. Big damage. Chicago needs a heal right now. Maybe lagging. Got himself enough survivability. Lagging, kind of walking in place, doing a bit of a moonwalk. and does go down. That is actually super unfortunate. A little bit of lag stopping him. Leroy war around the corner with a big hunt off the bat. Oh my god, just dropping down on how ASUS doesn't even give a translation. Gonna be up next. Try to see if he can get a bit of a charge around Leroy. Leroy getting slammed down with a couple of eviscerates. Executes back to back by the warrior. Seeing the Demon Hunter go metamorphosis, Legend decide to back up out of there. Wants to separate away from Leroy for just a moment, trying to consolidate his cooldowns. He knows he's dealing with a Demon Hunter who's just fully empowered. Big immunity for Leroy. As he sees Legend go big damage, fear to lock him down in place. Immunity is gonna fall off at some point. And Legend is at the ready. Got us a big rampage. Battle Master Stricken for Leroy for survivability. Gonna be reflected for Legend in case there's any damage out of Leroy. It's magic base. And Legend looking to back up away from Leroy. Still watches the Demon Hunter in full metamorphosis, waiting out for that Battle Master Stricken to fall off, because right now he's just giving Leroy a bit of barred health. As soon as it falls off for Legend, it's going to be a better situation. Breaking out of the prison, not dealing with that fear, chopping right to Leroy. Leroy could be in trouble. Stunning to Legend. Gaza, we got some big soul cleave, massive chaos strikes to follow with the blade. As Legend looking to recover a little bit of health, needs survivability, backing up out of them. Maybe just looking to separate from Leroy and use that second one in order to catch up on health. Just trying to stay away from the guy as best possible. Looks like maybe he's catching up some healing. It's so difficult to tell. I don't know if he's second wind warrior or not. Big leap around the corner. Leroy gets stunned up. Legend, does he have any mobility? Any survivability? Does catch up a little bit of health. Stunned by Leroy. Looking to turn it around to Legend. Legend reflected something. I'm not even sure what. Leroy looking to back up out of the complete. Legend with a double charge. Catches up to Leroy. Does get stunned up with a big hunt to follow. Turning around. Oh my god, Leroy. Just turning around on the boy with drop warrior GG. As a protection warrior, last one over in the 5-minute mark is going to be taking 30% more damage from the Demon Hunter, trying to take it up as best possible. He has a bit of a ramp off his burst. Spear down. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much with it. Trying to see if he can one-shot Leroy. Does he get to do it? Almost does it. Leroy somehow activating some health. I think maybe Battle Master Stricken. I think Drop Warrior may still just be able to have him. Does he have any survivability? Does he have any mobility? Does Leroy have anything right now? He's bleeding right now. The man is actually bleeding. Is he just going to die to bleeds? There's no way. No, he just didn't get bullied by a prop warrior, right? Charge, stun, Leroy tried to catch up a little bit of health, got him some metamorphosis, big eye to follow. I think maybe the bleeds got him that, or Drop Warrior just turned around, hit him with a quick slap. Maybe a big shield Sam. Crusade is going to be up next. Big grippy hand. And Drop Warrior just let himself die. He doesn't want to make this duel go a little bit so long as a prop warrior. He did say he's just going to suicide after one kill. That was an attempt. There is a big burst that protection warriors can do. You guys, if you watched a video that I did a couple of weeks ago, there's a one-shot that prop warriors can do. Literally charge at you, just blast you out of the game. He almost did it. If his spear was literally where Leroy was, if he was able to pin him down in place, like, guaranteed, he would have definitely been able to do that. Definitely would have been a one-shot, because the crit damage would have been amplified by 25%. He had some ways to guarantee crits as a protection warrior. That being said, he still did win against Leroy. Did do quite a bit of burst, surprisingly. Let's get ourselves another going, yeah? Alrighty, boys. Who's gonna be first? I don't care how this works. We're rolling. Yeah, so we do this with /roll to see who goes first, who goes last. Leroy's ready. Dallas 7 did 7k per tick with a 424 scaling. Pretty cool. Last, let me know when you're ready. We'll go another one. I want to definitely do more of those knock it down arenas. Game had a stroke. Oh, good, Chicago. It happens. If you have any add-ons, by the way, disable them may not be a bad idea. Roll having to go and idea what's going on. We'll do. We're through 7 of DPS, I think. Okay. Once we're setting up DPS, we'll give them like a minute. And if you guys want to try different builds, try different items, all that stuff, now would be a pretty good time to do it. Charge, shield, or something like that. So the way you do it is you play into the shield charge ability, and then you buff up the ability of shield slam with every single buff. You take shield charge, you take the shield charge, does more crit damage, you pick up spear, you pick up avatar, and you kind of just like, you build up a little bit of rage. You can also build up rage with the onslaught talent, where your next shield slam is going to be a 500% value. Varg, my man, I see you out here. How you doing, boy? How you doing, bud? You want to join us? Hey, yeah, we just need Johnny, and we almost got the squad, man. We need Magic's in here, we need Russo, we need all these boys, man. We need Ari, we need all these boys, and then we're good. Oh my goodness. Sure, hell yeah. If we need more, we'll get you in. Right now I think we're full, but I definitely want to see you play, my guy. I definitely want to see you play. I think we are full ATM, but full ATM. but you know how these things rotate often. You'll definitely get a chance to play. I want to see MM Hunter in action. Yo, me too. Varg, if you have an MM build you want to show in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, play whatever you like, my guy. Literally play whatever you enjoy. Lath, how are we doing on Warcraft? Because I want to get another one going as soon as we can. But let me know. Also, tomorrow, chat, we're going to be back in the Dragonflight beta. We're going to be diving into Mythic Plus dungeons. Shadow Burial Grounds and Court of Stars, as well as Nokudon Dungeon, are all available for testing. So we'll get those up and running as soon as we can. We'll definitely be diving into those. If you guys want to test tanks, healers, whatever you want to play, you can bring anything you want to tomorrow. I'm going to be trying a variety of stuff. I want to try a bunch of builds. I'll kind of let the chat decide what we have. What I think what I'll do is I'll have you guys like recommend me some builds and maybe post them in Discord, and I'll try to play through as many of them as I can. I think that's what I'll do. I'll probably just decide like through that. Just have you guys post stuff. Just post your best and the cringiest builds, and I just play whatever you guys give, while also testing these dungeons. I'm actually very excited about those. On how? Is that on who? On the Death Knight? No way. Dude, that is so good, by the way. Just probably need bars. Okay. I'll give him like one more minute, maybe. I don't want to have to wait too long, though. I really like this duels, man. Yesterday, we tried to have some of these PTR pre-patch duels, and those were really fun, man. I enjoyed them, but it was just I think, man, it was fun watching paladins and hit shamans like do really well, but like, man, some covenant abilities just helping out. Pre-patch just no. I don't hate pre-patch. I was just really excited for pre-patch not to have the bar powers, and initially they weren't gonna have any bar powers. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm the only one here, but I'm kind of like, personally, I'm kind of over the whole covenants and legendaries. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just over those things myself. Emma will be good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So do we know for sure that 15th is going to be like, I would love to do 15th with everybody playing the Evoker. I think that'd be so fun. Do you imagine so many Evokers in arena just like blasting? Ready? All right, cool. Hopefully I remember how you spell Nokudon. Nokudon Arena. It's like, the way I remember Nokudon is like, there's a word, I think of the word noodles. And then for some reason, thinking of what the word noodles like helps me. Nokudon. I don't know why. But that's literally when like normal people are probably like spelling N-O-K-H-U-D-O-N. I literally just think of the word noodles and I know already. I know exactly what I need to, type. I don't know, man. I don't know why. My brain works the way that it does. I definitely gotta save that one though. That was a fairly quick one, huh? Okay, here we go. How many of these have we done already? 100? 100 beta duels. 110. Yeah, 110. Wow, 113. MM will be good? Yeah. Oh my god. Look at the Variety team too, man. All the warriors. You know what? I'm actually okay. I'm waiving the rules of how many classes you can stack. I'm perfectly okay waiving that for the night. I'm having fun tonight. There's a lot of different builds that you can do with this couple of few warriors. Switch. We got ourselves Team 1 Warrior Gang together with Drop Warrior GG as a Fury. We've got Qual Warrior as Arms with Legend is also a Fury. Lathbrook are going to be first up as an Evoker with Unwho going on How as an Unholy Death Knight. With Seabuzz going to be first up as an Affliction Warlock loading up Lathbroker full of dots. Going to be immediate trigger for Lathbroker. Trying to go for a big stab gameplay out here. Light of Creation. Hoping to get a bunch of casts. Trying to channel into Seabuzz. It doesn't really look like he's channeling, but he definitely is. Lath having to go for big damage, but actually backing up out of the big drain around the corner. Lath could just be dead. This drain from the Warlock is absolutely just blasting him. Lath looking for a full recovery. Needs to find a way to remove all of these dots off of him. I don't think he has a way to remove them at all, though. It's gonna go for mobility, walling off just to see if he can survive it. These Warlock dots are so brutal, man. Oh my god, Affliction dots are brutal. As a max level character trying to go for Hun, gonna be quick and sharp. Lat trying to go for big damage, gonna be blasted around onto Seabuzz, could potentially turn around. Big drain, and Seabuzz did collect all that agony damage and just drained the Lizard Man dry. That was a tough one. I feel like as soon as we got all the dots out of big drain proc, that was it. He just got all the dots loaded on you. That's a tough one, man. Gonna be a port on Seabass as Legend tries to spear him down into place. The Warlock is a little bit quicker in the draw though. Doesn't have a lot of mobility. Is gonna use that gateway in order to separate. Has himself Dark Pact. Gonna go for the Warlock Hell. So definitely needs to get some down to the Legend. Start watering him down little by little. Dark Pact is up and running. And at some point he should be able to get himself a big drain. Try to go for Fear versus Legend. He can break out of those easily. Big drain is gonna get interrupted. Legend with a reflect. Soul swap is gonna end up reflected back from the Seabass unless he's careful. Got himself big blade. Defensive as Legend is trying to see if he can mitigate some of this damage. Big hunt coming down. As Seabass trying to load up the dots. Big damage on the Seabass as the Warrior just absolutely breaking the boy's back, crushing him right now. Charging next to him. Gonna be a big charge. Drain Soul trying to go for the trap. Misses it. And a big drain life recovery is available for Seabass. Absolutely got himself mad shielding out of this one. Drain that gives you shield and drain that gives you health. It's absolutely glorious. Quick fear onto Seabass as Legend just holds his ground with a reflect. Quick stun as just controlling the fight, trying to see if he can mitigate the damage to Seabass. Big bleed out of the Odin's Fury. Trying to go for interrupt. Has to go for defensive. That's going to be a trick, and there we go. And that's going to be a lead, but I think Legend just may be in trouble. The dots are running him down, and Seabass just melting these boys. Affliction Warlocks are so tanky, so much raw damage. Coil Warrior trying to see if he can spear him. Gonna be a port, but Seabass doesn't really get to go anywhere. The man's limited to what he can do. Big executes, massive burst out of the Warrior. That's gonna be a reflect for Seabass as well as a shield. Trying to go for drain, getting interrupted. Not much you can really do in this situation unless Coil Warrior makes a mistake. I think he just might just have him here. Trying to go for a big drain, doesn't get a shield or anything. Just trying to see if he can survive it. Those executes are coming through, just bloodied up. Seabass trying to see if he can pour down there. Leave as Cold Warrior does end up taking him out. I switched to the wrong person at the worst time, chat. How do I do that? How do I miss it? How do I miss it? Crusade gonna be up next, getting locked down with a Stormbolt. Immediate pet stun, disarm, as Coil trying to dissuade him from even going and having an opener, stunned by the death knight. As Crusade's health is actually getting kind of low, not great at dealing with physical damage. Mad damage on a Coil War as it comes so big. Avatar has parry in case he needs to. Quick fear onto Crusade. Crusade going for self-healing. Lich Board is available, trying to recover as much health as possible. Parry up for Coil War, so he's absolutely immune to any physical damage. Crusade is in big trouble. Can't even heal off for him. Trying to go for as many death coils to heal himself and feel himself back up to full, but Coil War does it and slammed him down. Oh my goodness. With Chicago charging out next and a big old Drake, literally ready for Dragonflight, about to take off, man. As Coil Warrior is at least giving himself an opportunity to catch himself on a couple of cooldowns, at least give himself a full reheal, maybe wait out for a couple of those bubbling diseases to fall off. Chicago's at least trying to create as much of an honor duel as possible. It's an enhancement shaman, ton of magic damage, ton of healing versus an arms warrior. All he's got is a sharpened blade and a heart of steel to fight the shaman. Charging out, reflect really early. Chicago just waiting for the reflect to fall off, just letting the warrior go for a stun. But it'll be full spear. Trick for Chicago, sunders the ground under him. Gonna be the capacitor totem with a full stun. Coil War with a blade storm. Doesn't have much in terms of survivability. Mad damage on Chicago. Oh my god. The shaman just wasn't even worried. The primalist shaman just blasted him out with full elements. Get himself a frosty raptor and a electrified raptor. Chicago just blasted him like king of the hill right now. Drop War GG, trying to see if he can dethrone the reigning champion. They're still up on their hill. Is Chicago's plan just going to be stay on the hill and try to fight these boys one-on-one? That could be a play. Drop Warrior going in big damage. Draws go for a little bit of self-heal. Hold on to his defensive, but he's going for self-survivability. Reflect up for Chicago. And Chicago spawns in more Ghost Wolfies. Frosty, actually big damage, massive Alien Blast. Drop Warrior could be in big trouble. Chicago backing away for a second. Another Alien Blast to follow. Drop Warrior going in for big damage. Oh, big defenses. Shockwave wants Chicago. Maybe try to go for the crit Shockwave build. Avatar the ready needs to go for survivability. Major disengage from the fight as they eat another thunder. Oh my goodness, Chicago still king of the hill with Anhu trying to see if they can maybe run him over that hill. Chicago just controlling this point. Not letting this voice out there on Anhu. Just popping over and saying, what's up? How you doing? Chicago's literally holding their ground. What's up, Gray? How you doing, man? Literally just hanging out there. You goober. You literal goober. Looks like he's going to be charging out towards that. Or maybe just flexing. Maybe that's all you're doing is literally flexing. Literally trying to fight on the hill. Is that maybe why Anhao doesn't want to go up there? Maybe Anhao is thinking, you know what? Maybe this whole entire time the shaman has been holding on a thunderstorm, so he is looking to knock people off of there the entire time. We just haven't seen it. Big LA blast on how blasted out. AMS not holding on for long enough. Massive mix of physical damage and elemental damage is able to blast the defenses on how Chicago is gonna have to find a way to deal through the rest of the health left on how taking up as much damage as possible. Darkback to give him more health. IBF in order to reduce the damage taken. Chicago just goes in with a full wall as an army of undeads just keeps surrounding him and blasting him. That Gargoyle still continue to get blasted around the corner. Full stun on how with the capacity to totem as they go for Lichborn. Extra defenses off of that one. Nisa consolidate all defenses. Chicago massive heal with a Maelstrom able to recover the health fully. Big Ellen blast onto on how trying to see if he can survive it. AMS very soon. How with the jump off the edge. Big blast for Chicago. Trinket sword. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Enhancement shamans right now are just something. Literally hold on to the hill. Literally held the hill. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. Yo, let me know if you boys are ready. I'm ready for one of Moss, man. Let's go again. This was incredibly funny. That was hilarious. I love that. Let's go again. That's so good. Held the hill. I don't know why. That's so good. Hey, now, what's up, Mara? My game's bugged, hence I'm hanging out. Oh, you good as Max? You good? Yeah, you good, you good. Hey, hope you're having a good one. Wait, you're not, I mean, what do you mean, you're not joining? Or were you like chilling in the back because the game was buggy? Or you're down for the night? Let me know, my guy. Hopefully we'll see you some more. I like whenever we play any of your alts, man, because you do a lot of crazy stuff on those things. On how it's getting a referral, awesome. Hell yeah. We also got Varg. If you guys ever need +1, Varg is out here. Maybe Merc is ready. Legend, hopefully stick around. C-Bus, my man, representing that on Holy. I'm loving it. Yeah, if you guys want to test, use some birds, test it out on me, you're more than welcome to. What do you main in retail? I'm main right now Rogue, but I'm not sure what I'll be maining going forward in Dragonflight. I'm still deciding. Right now I'm between Rogue, Warrior, Evoker, Death Knight, Monk. There's a 6. I'm missing one. What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. Ciao. It's something obvious that I'm missing too. Something very obvious I'm missing. Ready? Alright, I'll get you guys in here in a bit. I'm mostly sick, I think, to Grand, maybe Blackwood Cold. I like these arenas a lot more. Yeah, Fury Words definitely can ramp up quite a bit of burst. Demon Hunter, Death Knight. I think I mentioned DK. If I did mention Death Knight, then definitely Death Knight's on there. Can we do another Nokudon? I like Nokudon. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I really don't mind the map. How do you guys feel about Nokudon as an arena for duels specifically? Do you guys like it or not really? Because I'm a big fan of it. I like that one a lot. I think it feels pretty good on 5v5 duels. I think it works out pretty well. It's not too big. There are some things you can do where like the middle pillar is kind of long. So if you're a mobile class, you can do some cheesy stuff. But for the most part, I haven't really seen too many classes like... It's not quite as... It's pretty long, but it's not as long as the one in Mogambala. It's slightly shorter, which I think ends up making it a little bit more even. And the pillars around the sides are fairly small too. Like they just look kind of big, but the actual hitbox of them is pretty small compared to some of the other pillars that we've seen. So we got ramps, which I like ramps. I like that wall down the middle. It's kind of short-ish. I like these little pillars on the sides. They're also fairly small. I feel like it ends up being a small enough arena where in a dual environment, it ends up being pretty cool. I also like how it's light mode. It's not like blinding light as like a Kyrian arena. But I do like arenas with like a sunlight, like that are well lit. I feel like a lot of the other ones like get really dark really quickly. Plus the skybox is gorgeous. And these guys out here, I feel like are well animated. I don't know. That's just a different vibe. Most people wait their turns. For 5v5s, yeah, most people do. We usually prefer people just kind of wait their turns instead of just running out. 1, 13, 14? 14. There we go. Whoa. Wait, who's the first? Crusade. Don't fight each other yet, please. Oh god, I'm late. So Twitch. Gonna be drop warrior getting stunned up as he goes in for a spear. Crusade just walking by him. Doesn't even want to fight the warrior. Just gonna back up out of there completely. That's a whole blade thing that they got going on. Doesn't want to touch it. Doesn't want to deal with it. Drop warrior is gonna go for a big recklessness. Trying to go for that Odin's Fury in order to empower their damage. Bleed up Crusade. Gonna be big defenses. IBF with a Lichborn. That's a lot of defenses. That's a 20% from IBF, if not 30. 15 from Lichborn, and Drop Warrior is still able to crack through those defenses like an egg. Drop Warrior is absolutely just rampant on the Crusade. Is trying to go for big grippy hand, trying to summon up on pets, maybe empower the playstyle. I wonder what kind of build does Crusade go for. Actually, it looks like they may be starting to get an upper hand over Drop Warrior GG. Quick reflect up. What kind of build does Crusade play? That's my question right now. It's gonna go Soften Health from Drop Warrior GG as they try to go for a little bit of health. Looks like this duel's actually a little bit closer than I expected it to be. Drop Warrior could be in big trouble. That's gonna be a big death apocalypse summoning up in Aegis of the Dead. It looks like Crusade does end up taking him out. What kind of build do you got going on? What is this? Hold on a second. You got like a dot-based build? Are you playing like the disease-based build with death coils? Is that what we got going on? Rude by Lath, going to be a big dome down. Crusade is actually pretty comfy in that dome. 50% damage reduction. This is going to be an interrupt onto Lathboker's staff. As Lath trying to go for some big damage zone. Flame available. Maybe big burst. Does get interrupted by the pet. Trying to see if he can go for the big blue blast damage. Going to be fire breath, but the AMS is there. I think Crusade still has a dot burning on him. But it could be wrong on that one. Lath with a trinket or to use it a little early. Gonna be trying to see if he can back away from Crusade. Trying to see if he can drag its roar all the way to the other side. Yoinking him in. Doesn't even give an opportunity to even play the game. This got himself a wall, so at least he is not interruptible while casting. Trying to go for blue spells and red spells and hoping not to get interrupted. Got himself a bit of living flame. And again, just trying to get himself a big cast while wall is up. Uninterruptible. Burning him down with big disintegrates. Getting big eternity surge procs while disintegrating. Crusade looking to catch up a few death strikes, cleaving off, carving health off of Lathboker like he has a Thanksgiving turkey. I mean, the man is kind of like a turkey-esque. He got wings. He's a bird. Trying to go for big breath. Does he get to one-shot right here? Big breath. Gonna be a shield for Crusade. Massive setup for Lathboker. Trying to use mobility while casting. Hoping to maybe get a good angle. It's going to be interrupted onto blue spells, but the red are going to be at the ready. Maybe big burst. Does he have enough to finish it off? Going to be Pet joining in. Eternity Surge out for Lathboker. Getting big burst of the Crusade, but the AMS is going to keep him healthy. Well, Lathboker was able to recover quite a bit of health so far. Looking for a bit of recovery early. Trying to be proactive with his healing. Crusade sending about half a shell. Does get the interrupt. Sleepwalk by Lathboker. Looking to set up CCO onto Crusade. Does have a Legiborn for it. Looking for the grip. Lathboker stunned up. Wait, Crusade maybe shift turn it around. Does he get to do it here? Lath needs all the recovery in the world. And looks like Crusade does end up getting him. What kind of a build do you got going on? What is this Crusade build? He's not summoning undeads. He's not really going for like what I see like a big empowerment playstyle with his pet or anything. He's not going for mage's build. So what kind of a build does this man play? I need to know, because whatever it is working. It's just like a stalwart warrior with a pet, and maybe like big diseases. I don't know what it is. Crusade is going to amplify his pet. Thorns are up onto Anhu, and the pet looks like he's actually going to die. Looks like maybe Anhu focus down on the pet. Crusade is definitely going to have to summon a new one as soon as possible. That is Thorns on him. May want to drop down a dome. AMS is going to be helpful. Trying to get whatever healing he can. That's going to be a shield. As he's taking so much magic damage. Crusade is going to go for Battle Masters. Definitely needs to go for a pet. Maybe if he's a pet to try to heal himself, he's going to summon a mage so they're dead on top of it. At least get himself that Apocalypse versus Anhu. But Crusade had no hope whatsoever. Badged by the Feral, has a trick for it. Still alive, still surviving. It looks like Anhu may actually be not in a great spot right now. The man is just melting out of left field. As soon as he summoned the Mages of the Dead, maybe he got some Giga Mages' build. You need to get your pet up and running. At least get it up to sacrifice it. I don't know what you got going on. This man doesn't even need a pet. He's just doing all the damage by himself. But Anhu does end up claiming victory over him. With the bleeds just rotting him down over time. With Tarzor going to be up next. Running out on their big old chicken versus Anhu. It's going to be diving into stealth like a chicken. I'm joking, it's stealth mechanic. As a rogue main, I wouldn't actually mean it. But a lot of people do think like, oh, he's stealthy. Come out here, coward. You have no idea how many times I've heard that as a rogue main. Maybe that's how I consider not being a main rogue anymore. I'm tired of the abuse. This is part of my class fantasy. Is being abused by the players. I'm just sick and tired of it. Gonna be Chazor trying to go for a few instacasts. Definitely is gonna have to go for a big setup on who get hit with a Mortal Coil. It does get a Skull Badge on Chazor. It's having to delay the burst a little bit. Plenty of defenses in order to survive this onslaught by the Feral. The Feral actually won this off really early on. So playing a big defensive really quick. But it's gonna be bleeds burning on Chazor. May have to pop a wall either way. That should potentially be Dark Pack. That is bleed damage. It's gonna go for a big self heal. Trying to go for the Dark Pack. Maybe should have used it a lot earlier just to put it on cooldown. That would have helped him soak up all those bleeds. Anhu, not in a great spot right now health-wise, looking for a recovery. I don't know what kind of a hybrid build do they got, like how much hybrid did they go, because some druids can go basically pure restoration druid with some cat gameplay build. That's how they feel like. Anhu still taking a ton of damage though. Big bleeds to the Charizard, so at least the bleeds are doing work little by little. But for Onhu, it's really a question of survivability. Can they survive with all these pets long enough? And double Felguard is looking like it does work. Big Demon Dog a bite. Onhu is not in a great spot. The pets could just stick him and send him over the edge. He needs a heal right now. This pets could do enough work by themselves. And there goes what looks like a hand to go down instant cast. I'm like, what is this hand to go down instant cast stuff you got going on Tarzar? That's kind of cool. Instant cast hand to go down. La Gen doesn't want to find out what those instant cast hand to go downs are. Tarzar is going to have to play defensive. Big reflect, but it's going to be Mortical reflected back to him. That was perfectly led out by the Fury Warrior. Tarzar with a wall, looking for a big drain. Does have access to Dark Pack. Definitely should be using Dark Pack as soon as possible. Is going to be trying to maybe survive the stun onto La Gen. Has a chicken for it. Big Dragon's Roar is going to go the execute route. Leaping away in order to at least give himself a little bit of recovery before Seabuzz goes into overpower him. Another Demonology Warlock. Instant cast hand to go down from tier set. Is it really? Okay, I had no idea. I gotta look at what the tier set is for Demonology again. I do want to see what that's all about. I thought it was just like damage buffs. I didn't know if it was instant cast. That's actually kind of cool. I don't hate it at all. Lajan taking a lot of damage from those pets behind the pillar. But he is a Fury Warrior. Maybe if Lajan went all the towns for self-survivability, could potentially just survive these pets. And it's looking like he's actually been proactive, trying to kill those Felguards. So then Seabus is going to have to resummon a new one. If Lajan can do it often enough, which Seabus can't, resummon a pet fast enough, eventually you leave the Demonology Warlock without a pet. That means without crowd control, without bonus damage. And Seabus needs to be very, very proactive with maintaining his pet as best as he can. Trying to go for that Tyrant. Lajan with a reflect. Seabus is going to have a curse reflected back onto him. Lajan with a reflect, using that 20% damage reduction. Needs to get away from the Tyrant as soon as possible. Does have a leap. Does connect away from the pets, but behind the pillar, away from Seabus. But Seabus is going to force him back out the open. With the Tyrant is able to get blasted him out. Lajan with a big defensive. Got him a big spear. Seabus can't really go anywhere. Massive damage from Lajan. Does have no damage. Mortical sent him away, but that's going to Seabus with a fear. Lajan maybe can break out of him, but the man has no health whatsoever. And Seabus is trying to see if he can drain him down. My goodness, this Demonology Warlock just turned it around. That's absolutely dominating. As soon as you enter stage, gotta be Coil War with a spear. Seabus had the Soulborn Hellstone at the ready. Just try to see if he can survive Coil Warrior. Big board is Coil, goes in for a massive charge, reflect or a parry up and running. Big damage out of those pets. Seabus try to see if he can stay mobile while casting all those pets all over Coil. Coil needs to get all the bleeds. Maximize damage, got himself a good proc. Seabus hurting, taking a lot of damage. Seabus is trying to see if he can reposition himself in a better spot, looking for a Drain versus Coil Warrior. Maybe he can do it. Big slow zone to Coil. Does Seabus have anything more left? Coil needs to find a way to finish this duel real quickly. That's going to be a big shield. Coil with a stun. Could be in a big trouble. Mortical to follow. Coil with a coil. Trying to go for a big charge. Commanding shout to try to give him some borrowed hell, but I think Seabus may just have it. That's a rough one, man. The Demonology Warlocks and these pets by themselves do a ton of damage. They even nerfed Demonology a couple of times too. Crusade, what's your build? Would you go like a disease-focused build? What was that? You weren't even living and doing damage to a Feral Druid without a pet for a good while. What is this like petless build you got going on? I want to know. Hold up. What is this build you got? Oh, okay. It's like a mix of disease, but mostly like a Unholy Assault strain build is what I understand. Interesting, because he's summoning mages for sure, and you also play the necromantic bargain. Does this become a disease, by the way? Because if that's a disease, that probably gets more value from morbidity, doesn't it? That could be pretty cool, actually. Wait, you also go and clone shadows? Imagine we go plague bringer for better disease stuff. But either way, that could work out. I like it. Hell yeah! Let me know when you boys are ready. Also, if we need more Vargas around. Demon Bolt and falls from damage increased by 20%. Really? Demon Bolt has a chance to make it next. And it'll go down instant? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, that's a good tier set. Wait. Kit, that's a really, really good tier set. I like that a lot. Shimmer time? Let's get you boys in here. Hell yeah, how y'all doing? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't have you guys all added earlier. Yeah, definitely add me, man. So, Blah Blah got a full group. Does Lath have a full setup, or is Lath swapping out from off of an Evoker? Dude, I love us seeing some of this Evoker action, man. I love when you guys give Evoker a chance. I'm hoping Evoker will be in a good spot, man. Very, very, very much hoping Evoker will be in a fantastic spot. But yeah, Lath, let me know when you're ready. It'll be good to go. Man, I'm missing Magix. I'm missing Johnny. I'm missing all the regular boys out here, dude. I'm missing them. Coil Hunter? Hell yeah. Coil, by the way, the Arms Warrior does quite a bit of damn. But I don't if you want to play some Coil Hunter as well, man, I'm more than welcome to play whatever builds you guys feel like. Play whatever classes you guys enjoy. while I save all these. You want more? Varg may be at the ready. Varg, where you at? They need one more, boys. They need Onomas. If y'all boys want to join up, as soon as Lath listed somewhere out in the out here. But it's just a homebrew. That's overrated. Just to play DK at a class rather than center around pet. That's a good way of looking at it, man. That's a good way of looking about it. I would try. Maybe you'll like it because I liked it a lot too. You have the Clone and Shadows, which is good for range. But if you're always going to be melee, going for that strike where Scourge Strike will make only dot stick faster. That one could be really, really good. I don't know if you want to try it. Maybe it'll, because it's a melee, like range versus melee. But I like your build. You literally don't need pets or nothing. You just go for like just you, the Death Knight establishing presence. That's nuts. The fact that you live, it's very difficult to live as a Death Knight. So a lot of them go for like pets and just kind of do a range thing. Chain them, dot them, claw them from a distance. But yeah, that's a really cool one. I like it. It's something different. I like seeing stuff like that. Let me just make sure that's saved. Lath, if you list yourself over in the LFG Raids Legacy, I'm sure some of the other boys will be able to join. But otherwise you can probably get Vark, maybe Dumpy. Looks like wall swapping. We got Vark. Cool. Let me know when you guys are ready. Set up some stuff real quick. No problem. Take your time. Take your time, boys. By the way, thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support recently, man. The support in preparation to Dragonflight has been absolutely insane, and I really do appreciate you guys. It's been really cool to see. Thank you, thank you. Let me know if you guys have any like videos you want me to do in preparation for live or pre-patch. If you guys got any video ideas, something you want me to cover, something you really, really want to see, let me know. I'll be putting up a bunch of videos. I can always use ideas, man. Whatever you guys want to see, I want to be able to make videos for ya. You know? Oh no. Did I misspell anything in there? Cool. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. By the way, chat, what do you guys think of this morning's video? With the strongest like Mythic Plus classes of pre-patch. Dude, there's some really strong classes out there. I had no idea Fire Mages are literally just Pyroblast and spread ignites. I was watching Fire Mages like do good single target, go to AoE. I was like, is there just like some kind of like a big Flame Strike build and also Pyroblast build? And at first, remember, chat, how everybody were like, how they were nerfing Fire Mages back to back at the beta? And I was like, why are they nerfing Fire? Like, is anybody even playing Fire Mage? Apparently people were. I said to myself, I even said out loud on stream, watch it be like hidden good, and we just over have been missing. Apparently they are. Apparently they have been the entire time. Right now they're playing into their mastery of Ignite. Ignite allows whatever damage they build up on a single target, as they do damage to them, especially in crits, it builds up a big fire hit. And then they can spread that Ignite with certain abilities in order to put this down on everybody else. Back in like BFA and previous expansions, that Ignite spread automatically. So we just go big single target and have this natural cleave. They changed that in like Shadowlands where you have to spread Ignite through a Fire Blasts or Phoenix Flames. So you couldn't spread it immediately. So it became less good and just went for like a Flame Strike oriented build, maximize the value of Flame Strikes and stuff, and just going for more combustions. Well, right now, they got even more talents to buff up Mastery. Lots of like overlapping buffs to buff up Mastery. So like going full Mastery and then buffing it back up with talents works really well. Buffs to Mastery that like while combustion is down, Mastery burns for more. It's more effective. But if combustion is up, Mastery spreads easily. And they made it so you could also, with the talent, spread it easily with Fire Blasts. So you can have a longer combustion uptime, Pyroblast and single target, Fire Blasting over, and that fire just spreads through literally everybody. So right now they're literally just pummeling one target with Pyroblast, igniting it, and just spreading that Ignite with Fire Blast naturally. So they basically are back to how they used to be, but now they have to press an ability in order to spread it. But it's a little bit more controlled. Now you can control to build it up really big and then spread it. Build it bigger and then spread it. Build bigger and then spread it. It takes a little more globals, but it's just as effective. So they're literally all single target, and they just spread AoE. I had no idea until I look at some of the logs. I had no clue that's what they were doing. EU PvP, Johnny, we'll be back up with Mythic Plus tomorrow. How does that sound? Yo, Silver and blah, let me know when you guys are ready. I know that Leroy's ready. Hopefully Leroy, Lath is ready soon. It'll be good to go. Frame Druid, we can maybe get some new people in here. I'll be cool with that. I'd like to see Dumpy Thick over there as well. I like seeing Shadow placing these 5v5 duels. Seabus, by the way, do you have like a Destro Warlock build you want to try? I'd love to see some Destro sometime. I don't know if you got like a builder for it or anything. That would be cool class to use and boost on. Fire Mage? If you always want to play a Mage class, man. What class? I don't know. It all depends. If you're prepping classes for Dragonflight, there's a lot of classes that I enjoy. If you're looking for a class that's really good now, that's going to be good on Dragonflight, I think a Monk. I'm gonna try Destro yet, actually. If you want to give it a go, T-Buzz, they got buffed by like 30%. They are a lot more effective now. It's still a bit weird to figure out like what build is good right now, but they are a lot better generally. It's very sad, dude. I love me some PvP. I love duels in particular, like with the community, but I also really like arenas. I like solo queue. I like battlegrounds. I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more like actual like focused PvP once the new patch is out, once the new expansion's out. Free patch has been kind of fun. I've been doing a little bit of solo queue in my free time. I don't really have the gear, so but I'm taking a lot of my mythic gear. I'm trying to see if I can make it work. Crispy, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Yep, hit me with it. Give me the big one. Does he get the setup? Big setup, maybe? I was thinking the whole time, like, expect big setup, expect big setup, expect... I think this guy's actually trying to duel. I don't know if he was trying to, like, duel me to, like, burst me or duel me just to duel me. I go one-hander, by the way. What is that? You are going one-hander. Hold on. Oh! Oh, Merc! Oh, Merc! Oh, Merc! What the? Merc! You can't do that to that man! Huh? Merc, you can't do it. You wait. Merc! What'd you do to that guy? What'd you do to my man Worthless? You can't do that. It's like, what? Literally, what? It just flew over me. Literally. That burst flew over your head. You could say that the burst just flew over your head. Oh my god. I got scared. I don't blame you. I'm bad at PvP on this game. I'm just a sick level in the characters. On this game, I just stick to level in characters. Yeah, Brian, if you want to just give PvP a try, I feel like just diving into a couple battlegrounds, maybe like some epic BGs, especially if you're a range class or like a melee class that can find like a tanky build. I think it's awesome, man. PvP is really fun. Especially in the next expansion. Like once we get to level 17, gearing is going to be a lot easier. Especially at the very beginning, since nobody's going to have PvP gear at all. But gearing becomes a lot easier because gear is going to be more standardized, getting like a full set of honored gear, and conquest gear is at least not going to put you that far behind because all the gear is going to scale the best in PvP. Like the way PvP works right now is in Dungeons and Raids you get an item and that's its item level. In PvP the item level jumps to a higher level. So it means like in a dungeon you have PvP gear and it's kind of okay. But when you step into like a PvP environment or fighting other players in open world, gear scales up to make sure that everybody's more equal in level or more equal in performance. What's up, Kit? Hey, I'm 8 now. How long do I have? Well, Lath is taking a second to set up his character, so I am not really sure. But if you need to swap out for a bit, not sure, but maybe. If you need to swap out for a second, then no worries. You can just hop back in after you are done eating. We will still be there. Smiley face. Arcane. Oh my god, yeah, Arcane is so good. It is much better than it was. I think fire is still going to be effective. I think there's nothing that beats instant combustion, instant damage, guaranteed burst, you know? But Arcane is definitely going to be improved. Based on what Seavar played, Johnny played, like, you got a more uniform utility among all three mage specs, right? You got a uniform utility, all of them have breath, all of them have ring, all of them have roots, all of them have knockbacks, all of them have mobility, and very similar defensives. So in terms of like what's better, it really comes down to the spec, as in like what damage they do. That's how Blizzard was able to identify it. You have abilities that are part of like your damage build and part of your spec build. Check out Bloodthirst damage. Okay, hit me with it. Is it actually good? Are you playing like, we need one more? Yeah. So, my man Leroy is gonna need an Onomas. If y'all want to join, he got a group listed in Legacy. He needs one more. Is Bloodthirst doing like, how much damage is it doing? It's like 4% of my health every single global. I guess it's still pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. Raid survival? Yeah, you're more than welcome to him. Leroy's looking for one more. Leroy is looking for one more. In LFG Legacy raids. If anyone wants to join in. Coil, Var, Crispy, you guys are more than welcome to. Kit decided they want to back up for a bit, get some food. So we need one more for them as well. Maybe I can get Leroy's in. Magic, hey Magic. Hey Magic. Magic, we got a group in LG if you wanna join. Leroy has one open for 5V5s. I probably should have phrased it in the worst way possible. I should have been like, hey Magic, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll host some 5V5 1v1 Duels together. If you want to join, Leroy has a group. That's how I should have phrased it. Instead, I was like, hey Magic, we got a group in LFG. If you want to join, smiley face. Leroy has one open for 5V5s. It's like, Dal, you couldn't put any more confusing, could ya? Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Shazzy, abrasive. What? I have abrasive added on here? Is he doing keys? Oh yeah, he is. Demon Hunter? Is that man returning? Is that man making a return to the game? Love watching Down Tickle and Arena. Yo, maybe me and Tickle can, maybe we could do some more arenas together. I think it'd be really fun to see. So Lath is ready. Looking for more 5V5 1v1 duels. Have one group ready. Need another. The second group needs +1. Whisper me if you are interested. Here we go. I'll try to see if I can help out Leroy. If you guys want to join, we have a group in LFJ. Leroy needs a +1. Last should be good to go, but Leroy needs a +1. It'll be ready. Affliction Warlock is busted in pre right in the moment. A lot of classes are busted in pre at the moment. Yeah. Full range DPS so far. Most fun range DPS so far. Which ones I enjoy the most? I kind of like Evoker. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've played a lot of range classes, but I like Evoker. Some of the other specs I really enjoy. I love me some, I think Affliction is really solid, actually. Shatterpiece is quite fun. It's a lot better at level 70, in my opinion. It feels more complete, feature complete. Arcane Mage is incredibly fun, very fast paced, very mobile. Love the playstyle for it. Fire is also really good too. Like, you can just go back to burning things, and it's really easy to get into, in my opinion. There's probably gonna be like some gearing stuff and some quirks about it, but yeah. Dumpy, I'm down. Invite Dumpy Thick. They are down. So Leroy invites Dumpy. Dumpy joins in as a Shatterpiece representation for the arena, and we'll be good to go. 5 man at the ready, and whenever we are, I guess, one arena, we can have Cat come back in. All right, we should be good to go then. Hell yeah. Do I have the spectator match command? Please tell me I do. I do. Here we go. Let's do the grand, man. The grand. The grand and the grand. And Lath is at the ready. Hell yeah. By the way, thank y'all so much for joining, boys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It's been awesome to see. Welcome to the community. Join our Discord. I always like hanging out with all of you boys. It's super fun reading the chat, hanging out with all of you. Need enhanced deals? We do. What am I thinking of? Chicago. We got Chicago in the duels. You should have been early when Chicago was literally like a king of the hill. They literally decided to go up on the ramp, and then we're not going to move off of the ramp at all. Then we're just holding on to the ramp. Yeah. I think Evoker will be a cool main. Fun. Yes, it'll be like just as fun as like a Demon Hunter is. Demon Hunter are very mobile, so are Evokers. They're a caster class, and they are a little bit harder to get into. While Demon Hunters was an easier class to pick up, new player friendly, Evoker will be a little bit more in-depth and a little bit more intricate, and I'm a big fan of that kind of class. You are within like a shorter yard range, so it's going to be a little bit weird to play. But once you get used to it, it is an impactful spec, in my opinion. It may need some damage tuning to make sure it's decent, but I think it's very well put together, and I'm a big fan of it. It's very different from every other class. And you have like infinite schools of casts that you can use. Green, blue, black Dragonflight magic, you have red Dragonflight magic, all kinds. The Twitch. Got us Leroy first up versus Anhu. Immediately spawning the demon as Anhu just goes in full blades. Leroy actually melting out, maybe in a bit of trouble. This man is absolutely bleeding out profusely. Is going to have a demon spawning next to him. Could slay that on the demon, reaching up all that health, going for a full metamorphosis. Anhu just trying to see if he can back up out of there. The bear is a little bit upset because it feels like Leroy is another bear that's also just got absolutely upset. There's gonna be mad damage out of the demon hunter. Anhu may be in trouble. Oh my god, didn't even give him a chance. Leroy had so many bleeds just rampant on him in the opener. So many. Var trying to see if he can back away from the demon hunter, just bailing out. Jesus Christ, what an opener. No, Leroy took all the bleeds, took all that pain and suffering, and just got to turn around onto the foe, just squeezing life out of the guy. Slaying under result, picking up a soul real quickly. Varg is playing what looks like maybe a bleed heavy build, is committing into a steel trap, so you should have a lot more damage over time capabilities. I wonder if he's playing into a serpent sting build. Most likely playing into pet bleed, mostly focused with barb shot. Big IBM for Leroy, breaking the IBM on his own, just letting the extra demon hunter that he spawns in just cast a big fell dev. Try to see if he can go a little bit of a stretch Armstrong dev for a second on the freeze. And it's going to be Varg trying to see if he can potentially just get him a full stun. That's going to be Leroy breaking out in the last second. Another stun to follow. Could be in trouble. Explosive shot on him. I don't know if he was able to remove it or not. And Varg, or maybe that was just like chimeric poison. It looked like explosive. It's gonna be spawning another fell hunter around the corner. Can't slay him for health anytime he needs to. It has a soul right next to him in case he's looking for the recovery. Gonna pick it up really early on, utilizing those vengeful retreats to create immunity to crowd control and reduce damage. Leroy likes to stay in the air, but it's always your vengeful retreat with the right talent. It gives you immunity to CC, like 75% damage reduction as long as you don't touch the ground. And Varg is absolutely just gonna blast him by Leroy, but the Beastmaster Hunter takes it. Oh my god, them pets are effective. BM hunters are looking kind of good so far. Did he go for like a pet summon build? Just summon a bonus pet? Is that what it was? Would you have like a whole zoo on him? I didn't even notice. Varg is gonna try to see if he can get around the ban versus Seba's. Got him hit with a quick counter shot? No, concussive shot. Seba's trying to see if he can lob a big cannonball, and Varg is gonna connect with him. He's just trying to lob some snowballs at the man. Big succubus CC as he got big portal up. Cannonball to fall away. This man go down. Oh my god! Shadow bolts are still flying from one of the portals. Varg could be in big trouble. Doesn't go for a faint death for a second. Seba's just have him on the ropes. Oh my goodness, this is Destro Warlock. Oh, big quantum flag. Second to follow. Shadow burn, just claiming the dude's soul. Taking him out. Huh? I'm sorry. Wait a second. Wait a second. No. You did not just flesh sculpt on me. You did not just flesh sculpt in this arena. Are you kidding me? What is this? An evoker with flesh sculpt? I'm sorry. What? This is on a level 70 server. That should be illegal. Literally an illegal move by Lathwoker. Try to see if he can use that to cheese out Seabus. He's got back-to-back cannonballs with a quick second CC. Trinket for Lathwoker. Get it blasted out by a massive. What is his shield now? Massive blasphemy joining in. Seabus could be in big trouble as Lathwoker trying to see if he can cheese the boy out. Big disintegrates right after. Big eternity surge. Doesn't get the crit. Seabus trying to get himself recovery. Big train with the wall up and running. Trying to give himself as much healing as he can. More to call at Lathwoker as the man still hold on to a massive shield. What are these shields? What is this cheesy build? Lathwoker is literally breaking the game. I don't understand. Gonna be a succubus CC for second. Seabus with a big shield of his own. Lath finally losing out some of his shielding, but it's gonna help. I don't even know what that is. What is this green buff? What is that supposed to be? I don't understand. Is that supposed to be a covenant ability? Is that what that is? Is a covenant ability just like a buff? Because I heard that apparently evokers do get a covenant abilities, but they're nothing like special. They're just like a passive or something like very lame. Big Shadow Star interrupting Seabus, trying to go for a big blaster, but that's gonna be Seabus porting out. Did Seabus port out maybe a little too early? That looked weird. Second to see onto Lathwoker, and Seabus does pick up a little bit of health with a quick drain. As Lathwoker tried to find a way to deal with the Warlock. One of the gates is open. They're just unleashing chaos from it as Seabus is opening portals to nether dimensions. And if Lathwoker just trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Big shield for Seabus. Does give himself a little bit of recovery. Is Lathwoker just backing up to get himself another shield? Is that what he's doing? Flesh crafting. Oh my goodness. Even gets an immunity for flesh cut, doesn't he? No, he did not. You did not. He got a Marilyn Soulbind to and everything. Big fireball by Lathmoker. Interrupting C-Bus for a second. As trying to go for a big cannonball. Gonna be a big blaster for Lathmoker. Does he have enough to finish it off right here? C-Bus with a big drain. Lath trying to go for a big breath to follow. Does he have a big bursty breath, or is that just like a dot breath? Fire breath. Was it just more of like a damage over time effect? Sleepwalk by Lath, standing on top of the unholy ground, not getting a lot of healing out of it. May want to move out of that cannonball at the ground. Is going to try to see if he can backward from C-Bus. That's going to be infernal, keeping him company. And C-Bus has himself plenty of shields, opening up more portals, trying to go for big damage. Lathmoker got himself a mad shield. C-Bus with the shield of his own. Big flame onto C-Bus. Blasted through that shield very, very quickly. Does he have enough damage to disintegrates? C-Bus trying to see if he can back up out of the second, but CCS is going in for a drain onto the back of the Evoker. With a Chaos Bolt to follow right after. Evoker is going to try to see if he can back up out of there. Got himself Shatter. Is that potentially going to be big enough damage? Shattering Star. Looking for Disintegrates. Big Caster. Chaos Bolts are flying through. Does try to go for a Fire Breath. Mostly damage over time with a big Disintegrate to follow. Massive damage, and the last Evoker's shields are just not breaking. Mortical to follow. C-Bus is actually still surviving. How are you alive? How are you even living right now? This Evoker just living with immunities and shields. Is going to try to see if he can get around the corner. Does he have no damage for C-Bus? Big Chaos Bolt is going to be glassing him. C-Bus has barely no health. Interrupted on Shadow. Evoker is going to go for a couple of claws. Looking to back up out of this dumpy thing. Looking for a full silence. Stun into Lath. Does Lath have any more survivability? Got himself a shield last second. Mind Games. Does it connect? I don't know if it does. He may be in a bit of trouble. Just try to see if he can fight through Mind Games. Looking for a heal. Almost getting up and running. Fear Root on to Dumpy though. And Dumpy may just be able to take him down. Does Lath have anything to survive this? It looks like he just erupts in a glorious shadow. That was actually kind of cool looking, that eruption. What was that? What was that? Okay, hold on. You can't be doing that Convoke stuff. What is this? Covenant stuff. What is all this? That is so weird and jarring. I certainly hope that isn't intentional. As Dumpy looking to blast out Drop War GG. Cool disperses up for the Shatter Piece. Looking for that survivability. Trying to escape and scuttle away from Drop Warrior. As it just forms such a shadowy fart cloud. Interrupting Holy has access to Shadow. Does he go for the Mind Games? Definitely needs to. No interrupts available for drop, but does he have a stun? Dumpy may be in a bit of trouble. Needs as much survivability as he can. Has punch and self heals. Mind Games to follow. Reflected on it though. Dumpy could be in big trouble. This is where the Warrior can press the offensive. Dumpy trying to see if he can survive this. Does he have more self healing? Oh, he kind of limited on what he can do. Since the Reflect of Mind Games just kind of puts him in a bad spot, especially when you critical low on health. You can't even crit heal yourself either. And you have tools in order to crit heal yourself as well. Gonna be a sudden drop Warrior GG as Crusade just going in for the big damage. Got himself a pet as well as a swarm. Gonna be have all diseases, all the dots of drop Warrior GG. May have to tank up against the damage. Drop Warrior going in for big defenses with Reflect versus Crusade. Crusade with an IBF as well as an AMS. Try to see if he can rotate all the damage of drop Warrior GG, and the man is just melting profusely. Trying to leap away from the Death Knight, but doesn't really go super far. Crusade just trying to see if he can stay on him. Wraithwalk does not have a grip. Maybe was able to avoid the grip. Drop Warrior GG left at no health whatsoever. Is going to be an extra mage just summoned in as he got yet another disease on him, and Crusade just walking past him. Coil Hunters, Survival Hunter going to be up next. We haven't seen Survival Hunters a lot in this 5V5 1v1 Duels. Setting out a full Stampede onto Crusade. He's got literally the Zoo on him. The Zoo does also make Crusade 10% more likely to be crit. Does put a debuff on him. Flank check around the corner. Crusade looking for big damage. Coil Hunt could potentially be in trouble. Does he have an damage follow? Big grenade into Crusade. Scatter for a second. Coordinator assault. Has maybe damage. Crusade looking for survivability. The man had no health whatsoever. Coil Hunt as well. Has a turtle. May need to use it at some point. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Does go for fade death for a second. There goes the shielding. And Crusade put on ice, has an AMS, so at least he can deal maybe with some of the fire damage. Nature damage from Coil Hunt is going to go in for just for that, but the physical damage goes right through. Coil Hunt with full dots and a pet next to him, trying to go for many damage. At least remove some of the dots, pulling the pet back for a second, but it's just in a tight spot. Definitely needs to go for a stun onto Crusade as soon as he gets a chance. Trying to see if he can reconnect. Kill shots. Does he have no damage? Gonna be dots. Looking for grenades. Oh, Crusade does it. I'm slaying him though. My goodness. What is that? What was that? Oh my goodness. Lathmoker with a kill. Doing some cheesy stuff. Crusade bringing it back for his team. Yo, Lath, you got some explanations to do, buddy. What was that? What was that? Dude, this is why I like doing these duels in the beta. It's a wild, wild west out there, and these boys are doing all the cheesy things, and I love it. I love seeing it. Let's go again, man, as soon as the teams are ready. Lath, hold up. Are you going to be playing that? Are you going to be playing that? Are you gonna? Is that gonna be a thing? Got a rematch? Definitely got a rematch. Definitely gotta go again. Definitely gotta go again. Hell yeah. Saving that one, and hopefully I can save the other one. I don't know if I saved this or not. I have no idea. Ready. Let me know if you're ready to laugh. Is it swapping? Is it swapping? That's so weird. So what is the Evoker Covenant ability to do anyway? Does anybody know? Okay, I have no idea if Lath is going to be playing that build too. Let's do Nokudan again. I like Nokudan. And then we could do something like, we could do like Dalaran Sewers, or maybe like Black or Cold, or whatever arena you guys want to do. Discord the Covenant ability? Okay, hit me with it. You have to kind of DM it to me, or you can just post it. Either way you want to do, my guy. When is it out? The game comes out officially November 28th globally. So whatever that is going to be on, over on EU. But November 28th is going to be the day. So Buddha the Covenants. Call upon the Covenants of Shadowlands to aid you, restoring 60,000 health and increasing your versatility by 10%. Your Covenants have granted you a portion of their power, increasing your damage and healing done by 4%. So the Covenant ability passively gets you 4% more damage and healing. And whenever you use the Covenant ability, it gives you 10% Versa and 60,000 health. Weird. But I guess that could work. 12 seconds, 2 minute duration, 2 minute cooldown. It's an interesting one, but it'll work. It's an interesting one. That's weird. It's mostly good for self-healing. I think that Flesh Cap is honestly more egregious than the Covenant ability itself, but it's so weird. It is so weird. Oh my god. Alright, let me get some music in here, boys. Hell yeah. So Twitch. Crusade Pop Army just one round. Okay. He does summon 4. He plays a different build. He plays a Apocalypse build, where instead of like summoning an army of the dead, he puts a big disease on the enemy target. That's what he plays. Gonna be Team 1 together with Crusade over, and that team we got Dumpy Thick as an Affliction Warlock, as a Shadow Priest, basically Affliction Warlocks in disguise, with CE Bus as well as Chicago to be first up on the Dragon, just roaring up a storm with Leroy in the back. Over the Team 2, we got ourselves Drop GT, also the Dragon. Oh my god, the two champions are gonna clash in the middle, with Coil Hunt in the back as a marksman. We got Lathvoker on the Evoker. We have Onhu and Feral and Varg over on the an interesting Hunter spec. I'll let the chat figure out which build he's playing. Chicago get a blast for 200 damage. What was that? Was that just the fattest reflect in the world? What was that? Oh my god. Big blasters out of drop for GG. That was a good turnaround. Knocking the guy up into the air. Drop warrior looking to be able to maybe reposition around Chicago. Leaping over. Trying to go for a couple of bloodthirsts. Chicago looking for a big knockback. Where the ritual follow? Look at this burst. Oh my god. That is so good. Chicago, that was actually so well done. Knockback roots, knockups, big blaster damage. The drop warrior just barely reflects instead. Got himself another reflect. Chicago better be very, very careful. Stun on drop warrior GG. Big LA blast, making sure it doesn't get him up and running. Gonna be a knockup. The drop warrior does go for a trinket. I'm not really sure if they necessarily needed to, but looks like they got quite a bit of damage towards Chicago. Maybe a big bleed build that a Fury Warrior is attempting to play here. Single-minded Fury on top of it, which is not something we commonly see. Chicago sending a big blaster, massive zap, coursing through the veins of Drop Warrior, trying to see if he can knock him back with a Ritual Follow. Reflect is up for Drop Warrior as he took a big lightning bolt, just zapping through his entire body. Oh, and a big Elu Blast just dunking on the boy. Well done. I love the reflect in the opener, by the way. That was a hell of a move. I don't know if there's... I think the only way to really like try to reflect it, it's like so weird. I guess Chicago get some mind games, right? You gotta wait until they do that Necrolordy thing, and then maybe try to reflect it. That's a tough one, man. That's tough to like predict. Hey man, what's up, Mud? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a good Mud. Got us a Squall Hunt over next as a marksmanship hunter. Chicago kind of trying to reposition. Big rapid fire in the opener, setting us Chicago, but that's going to be easy for Sunder. Knocking Coil Hunt back with the Death Chakram as well as a Chimeric Poison. Massive damage on Chicago. Wait, Coil may just have him here. Trying to see if he can blast on Chicago. They have a wall in case they need to. Chicago just trying to see if they can survive with the Maelstrom healing. Knocking up Coil Hunt into the air, but I think that actually gives Coil Hunt a little bit of an advantage. At least lets him away from Chicago for just a moment. And Chicago does go in for a quick reposition behind the pillar. Mad kill shots coming through for Coil though. The man got quite a bit of damage setting out the pet, playing a pet focus build against Chicago, trying to see if they can make a play here. Chicago get blasted out by those aim shots, rapid fires, hoping to maybe knock Coil Hunt off of the platform, knocking him back with the root right after. Chicago trapped up in a steel trap, breaking out fairly quick. Sunder onto Coil with a stun to follow. Do they have no damage? Mad alien blast right after, and it's open to reposition away from that team too. So far, Chicago's had a hell of a run. Chicago coming back up, wall is ready, Ghost is ready, literally has everything available with Playing this Necrolord Evoker business. I don't know how I feel about the Necrolord Evoker. That is so weird. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend that's not a Necrolord Evoker. That's a green Dragonflight Evoker. And that's some green Dragonflight ability. I'd rather believe that that's what that is instead of a Covenant ability. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. Big Shatter by Lath. Gonna knock back for just a second. Chicago looking for the root. Lath just continued to blast him out. Gonna be a big Dragon's Roar, stunning him in place with the target search folder. Doesn't get the crit he needs, but looking for another crit with Disintegrate. Bad damage. Oh my god, the Disintegrate crits. Oh, the Disintegrate procs, the Eternity Surge Empowerment ability, which if that crits, it does quite a bit of damage. It is a 60% reduction. It's not as effective as a real Eternity Surge, but the fact that it's a free one, even at 60% value, while you're channeling another ability, is quite good. Another Disintegrate. Seabus trying not to get disintegrated down, as it's going to be a lad just going for instant cast or channel casting. Mortal as the pet is attacking him, needs enough survivability. Lad looking to potential reposition away from Seabus, trying to see if he can charge up, but the axe stops him in place. All these pets are surrounding him, got himself a little bit of survivability behind the pillar. Movement while casting, able to reposition away from Seabus. Hoping to recover as much health as humanly possible. And you literally have a Kevin Slime with you, don't you? Yeah, you do. Literally got a Kevin Slime. I am not sure how I feel about this Covenant-based Evoker. It does give him more survivability, but it's just like, it's not... That just seems wrong. You know what I mean? Big Living Flame. See, Buzz taking so much damage. Gonna be sleep blocking. Actually going to be ASUS on the Lath with a quick drain. Does got himself a wall up and running. Lath looking to reposition and maybe catch up a little bit of healing. Definitely needs as much recovery as humanly possible. Maybe hoping to get another sleep onto C-Bus. He has himself a shield, so as soon as the shield is gone, that's where Lath needs to strike and make his charge happen. Looks like Lath is trying to reposition these boys. He's using the time manipulation ability to reposition C-Bus in a different spot. So that's what happened. That's why C-Bus tried to run away from Lath last game, and just kind of got put back in the open. That's what that was. I've just figured out, chat. Just put the two and two together. The man just flush casted. Oh, that is so, again, so weird. So weird. Gonna be a disintegrate. Big damage, massive mastery for Lath. Look at the Shattered C-Bus. Mortal does meet him. It's gonna go for an interrupt. Living Flame does see a big go. Massive burst, and Lath does end up taking him down. That Eternity Surge end up landing that crit. That's exactly what he needed. Looking for the recovery is Leroy. Looking to shut this down. He sees this man walking out of Shadowlands. He's chasing after him, trying to see if he can slay him before he gets himself a chance. Gonna be an Infernal dropping in. Disintegrate until Leroy does end up slaying the Infernal. But it's gonna recover a lot of health. Big Disintegrates are giving Lath Evoker a lot of survivability. Mad dash towards Lath. Oh my god, Leroy using that Night Fake Covenant ability, the Shadowlands spell to shut down Lath Evoker. Fear onto Anhu. Is going to be going for a trinket. Leroy trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of health here. Going to be a wall out of Anhu. I see trinkets, thorns, everything. I don't even know this man got much left versus Leroy. Where our Covenant's working on the beta. So I don't think Covenants are working on the beta. I think it's only Evoker Covenant abilities are working on the beta. That's a good question. I have no idea. Wait, are all Covenant abilities working on the beta? Because they didn't used to. Previously they didn't used to. I think it's only Evoker. Unless I'm wrong on that one. Yeah, I think it's only Evoker. Did you get a second time to find out? Yeah, I guess Chicago's gonna go find out. Because if that's what's going on, I'll be very unhappy. On how trying to go for a bit of Convoke Spirits, trying to get himself a little bit of that survivability. As Leroy got himself that Immolation Aura, Metamorphosis at the ready. Yeah, hopefully none of the Covenant abilities are working. I'm hoping it's just the Evoker thing. Because if it's just the Evoker thing, it's like, okay, well, I guess. But yeah. Stone onto Anhu. Mad damage out of Leroy. Looking to shut him down. Potentially Anhu just got all the bleeds out of Leroy as he's just sitting in the darkness waiting out there. Hanging around. As Leroy looking to maybe reposition versus Anhu. Trying to get a couple of those items around the corner, but Anhu playing that pillar. Haunt actually doesn't break it. Root onto Leroy, stops him in place. Mad charge dash onto Anhu. Trying to see if he can potentially escape away from Leroy, and it's going to be going down. That is super, super unfortunate. Vark trying to see if he can reposition on him. Looking for that full dot-based gameplay. Look at this range hunter throwing in grenades. Definitely not something cheesy or fishy about it. It's just, Leroy. Was that explosive that killed you? I thought you actually were doing kind of okay, but I guess after that feral, you were kind of licking your wounds at the end of it, weren't you? I guess you were. Dumpy gonna be up next. Grenades gonna thrown in by Vark. Vark can't go for an interrupt. He has to get in the melee for him though. Feign death, removing all the dots for just a second. Is gonna go for the pet second or to give himself a little bit of survivability. Try to go for a Fear of the Eagle with a bow. Trying to poke him with a bow, sharp end of a bow. Dumpy just got all the blast damage versus Var. Trying to go for a bit of healing, but that Cypher, there's no way it's gonna let you do anything. Maybe you can get a freezing trap onto Dumpy. Try to drop him, but throws the pen instead. And Dumpy does end up taking him out. Alright, I guess let's find out, chat. Do these covenant abilities work inside of Arena? I'll be very upset if they do. I'd be very upset if they do. I got 148 Death Sweep. Oh yeah, Death Sweep is just kind of nutty, man. Death Sweep from Demon Hunters is just a blaster ability. Let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Another 5V5 1v1 duel. Let me know when you guys are ready. Yeah, I don't know how Lath figured out the Covenant ability for Evoker worked, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Sick lag on the beta, didn't even see the mind game casted on there. Yeah, it definitely can be pretty weird. My conduits are working too. Really? Wait, what conduits do you even have? Hold on. What are your conduits? What conduits do your evokers even get? Blizzard, you better fix this. Okay, hold on. Evokers can use Covenant abilities in instance. Content. Covenants were illegal now. It's like a very meme bug post report. But come on, it's real. I thought they were illegal. Wait, Lath, can you link it to me or does it not work? Can you send me a screenshot of them or something? If you want to like spoil it for the chat. I'm gonna tell you something you will not like, BRB. I'm gonna do something you will not like. Oh, please not. Please don't. Please, chat, let's just keep the sanctity here, man. That enchant, no? What enchant? Frozen Dove? Oh, Frozen Dove is a strong enchant. I do agree with your laugh. I do agree. It's a strong enchant. Enchants we can't really do much about. So enchants, like if somebody has an enchant, you guys are more than welcome to make it get enchants yourselves as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really see enchants as a Frozen Devotion. Yeah, I don't really see enchants as like a cheaty doodle kind of deal. It is really like it scales because Arena. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're not wrong on that. But like in that kind of situation, I recommend like since enchants are available for everybody, like you can literally go into enchanting and make it yourself. Since that's available, it's maybe a good idea to just like go to Zerth Mortis. Oh no. What do you mean go to Zerth Mortis? I'll show you BRB. Oh, the Condis? Oh, wait, it doesn't show up. One more person. But what? Laugh, let me know when you're ready, by the way. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. Yeah, hopefully the Covenant abilities don't work, man, for everybody. Hopefully it's just an Evoker thing. Like, if it's just an Evoker thing, I'll be okay with it. But, dude, some of the synergies you can have right now. Oh, no, I would be unhappy with that if everybody could use them in beta. Imagine like Dumpy Thick with a Mind Game from Talents, and you get the Necrolord Maidens to the Dead legendary. I guess you wouldn't have legendaries, would you? But like some of the Covenant stuff, Condis are going to be an increase because they will still scale with your character. I feel like maybe what they should do is just disable these things permanently for all content, and just like reduce the damage and health and all that stuff of all the mobs in all the instances that's Shadowlands related by like 20% or something. That's what I think they should have done. Kedem? Hey, Kedem, we know Kedem. How you doing? How you doing, my guy? Yo, Laugh, let me know when you're ready, or you're just trying to do some cheesy stuff with Evoker. Does everyone have any mythic disc build that would, a mythic discipline priest? Disc priest? This build wouldn't mind sharing on Discord. I don't really have a discipline priest build that is, I can look up some builds, see what people are playing. Like you're looking for like mythic rating build? Is that what you're asking? Like best rating build? Because I can look some of the game crash. I'll give it a second. Leroy, give us a second while Lath is trying to do some cheesy stuff while the game is crashing. We'll get the duels up and running here in just a moment. I can look up to see what builds people are playing on pre-patch right now. I can see what they're playing, let's say in like rating. One person. Yeah. Let me look up. You're just looking for like a discipline priest, like raid healing, right? Mythic raid healing. I can look up, like, this priest builds are going to be different depending on the fight, but I can look up Jailer, for example, right? I can look up healing and see if there's a good disc priest healer build. There's one right here by Zive. Can I maybe find the armory or something? It's built from the other day, so I doubt they have their build very, very different. ZVE. Wait, can I just look up Radar.io? That may be, I might could do that. I may be able to do that. ZIVEI. ZIVEI. ZVE on what server? I'm gonna go Storm Reaver. 7.11 Faded Nothria, Faded Sepulchre. Yeah, I think it's the one. This guy has a good log for it. So I can share with the talent calculator what they're playing right now for a rating. So this is the build they're using for raids. I'm not sure if this is like the best all-around good build, but this is what they have logged out with. And they also got Jailer down. I don't know if you mean like a Mythic Plus build or a rating build or what. You said Mythic, so I guess Mythic rating. Since Decibel Priest is able to utilize some of the damage in order to heal their allies, they're going into mind games. And then picking up Power Word Life for emergency healing because it's good healing output overall. Picking up the Divine Star and maybe even looking for like more damage with damage over time. Shadow Fiend into Shadow Ward Death for the execute potential. And then picking up double PI so you can get PI but also give another person PI and maybe a little bit of Rhapsody AoE healing. So it's a mix of healing, not really too many stuff into Holy Tree like Prayer Mending, none of that stuff. It's mostly like utilitarian down the middle line of the tree. And then in Spectre, they're picking up a lot of like the shield mana stuff, Dome, maximize the value of Rupture, going maybe a little bit down the middle, maybe a little bit towards the left-hand side. Maybe you should pick up Train of Thought. Not really going for like Harsh Discipline. Picking up the big shields with Aegis as well. And it's just going for like lenient. So mostly like a holy healer-esque build. I'm sure you go a little bit more damage heavy in some playstyles as well. It really all depends on what kind of like a setup they're playing. Oh, you link me all of them. Oh, it just increases like haste. Passive increases your damage and healing of your covenant stuff. Increases mastery, increases crit chance, movement speed, duration of permeating chill. Reduces cooldown of wing buffet and tail swipe. Increasing maximum health, magic damage reduction, leech. Okay, so they're kind of boring them. Okay, cool. Are you ready? Let me know. I need a couple more. So it looks like Leroy needs a couple more boys. If y'all want to join him, well, welcome to him. Leroy needs 2 more if you guys want to join. What I'll do is this. Do I have... Here we go. Perfect. I even got the one that says need 2 more. Perfect. So, my man Leroy needs a couple. Tarzor, I don't know if you're back. Maybe Kenan wants to join in. Maybe Chris want to join in. We just need a couple more boys and we'll be good to go. Warlock, maybe? Kenan, you want to join? Our group isn't ready? Oh no. How many do you guys need? Or is it like just somebody's waiting? We need 1 more? Okay. Hey Kenan, wanna join some 5V5 1v1 duels? Trying to see if this man is down for some. Chicago, if you're over in Alliance, hanging out in like Alliance-y area, if there's anybody out there who wants to join in, let him know. I guess I could ask Crisp Cream too. I don't know if this guy is joining. Hey Crisp. Great Crisp. Would you like to join some 5V5 1v1 duels this evening? We need 2 for Leroy. Unless it's like... Oh, 1 for Leroy. Oh, and then last... I've been telling you this. The basic. Okay. So, Lath needs 1, Leroy needs 1. Lath, I don't know if you want to list yourself in LFG, but if you guys want to join us in NZXT, well, welcome to him. Divine Aegis Rupture more broken versus the Spirit Shell. It is really good, isn't it? I gotta play with it some more, my man. I definitely gotta try it. I've been trying to learn this before Dragonflight comes out so I can play in spec. Yeah, Brian, just try all the different things. That's what I would do. Try some of the builds. Like check out people on Radar.io, see what kind of talent setup they'll run. Check out the Wowhead guides because they usually have like decent starter builds to get you into the content. And then practice within and don't be afraid of trying new stuff. Don't be afraid of trying synergies. Because the worst thing that can happen is it just doesn't work, and that's okay. Let me see if Kit maybe wants to join in. Hey Kit. Hey Kit, we got more room if you wanna join some 5V5 1v1 duels. This kid did say they're gonna be back for a second to get food. Now they're chilling. Magi never responded back to me, so I don't know if he's around. So we need 1 more for Leroy, 1 more for my man Lath, It'll be good to go, boys. I want to try to get as many of these duels as I can tonight. Can maybe AFK. Shadow, by chance, want to join? Maybe. That are just trying to fight Varg. Just gonna walk in. And he's out of here. Anybody else out here? No. Okay, cool. Or I guess I imagine we'll be able to see Leroy if the whole like group phasing thing wasn't bugging on him. To be honest, if you want an amazing combat healer, Mr. Monk has a very low barrier for entry. Yes and no. Like the way I look at it is, I'm gonna take a break. Thanks to him. Think it sound good. Sounds good, fam. Imagine never got back to me, so I think he's AFK. We got Kedem. Sorry too much better today. I'll go sleep now. Thanks for asking. Sounds good. That's good, fam. You have sounds good, fam. You have a good evening. Thanks so much, Kedem. I appreciate ya. Maybe Ray someone wants to join? Hey, Rai. Would you be interested in joining some 5V5 1v1 duels this evening? We have a few groups that need one more. Wait, Reigns of the Big Special Tiger? I've seen a lot of people riding around these things. This used to be like a really prestigious mount back in the day, but it's got to be pretty easy to get then. If you're literally own one and you're just trading me one, it's got to be easy to get, isn't it? Because I've seen people on these before. I've seen a lot more people on chickens. At first I thought like, wow, there's a lot of veterans playing, but it's like, I'm starting to think maybe there's a cheesy methods that they're getting all these things, which is a possibility. We got Chill. Hey, let's go, yo. Does Tazza want to join, by the way? Appreciate it, but I do this right. Okay, sounds good. You have a good evening. So many nice people, man. Yo, I'm just like pestering with whispers, and they're like really chill. Like, hey, yo, not right now, but I appreciate it. Yo, thanks so much for being cool about it, man. Yeah, thanks so much. Sorry for bugging all y'all. We did one more, by the way. For my man, Last Evoker needs an Uno Mas. If you guys want to join, more than welcome to him. Now when we go to Dragonflight, we're going to be strong enough to solo raids the Mythic BFA. I imagine we will be, because I know that they added like a buff for as well. Hell yeah. They added a buff for Legion raids, so like it'll be easier to solo Legion raids, and I think it'll be maybe easier to solo BFA raids. I imagine as we get better gear, we should be able to, yeah. I think some of the BFA raids are even easier to solo right now, but maybe not Mythic version. But like Heroic, I think a normal is well fine. Will Evoker be available in PTR? I want to try them out so badly. I don't think Evokers are going to be available in PTR. I think we got to wait until November 15th when they get released on Live Realms. On who? Is he already in the group, or does he need a +1? Because the last was looking for a +1. Also, I use Claw instead of increase disease tournament because it's easy to generate power. True. More death strikes calls. That's a good point, actually. I would just think from like a damage perspective, but you're probably correct about that one. Where damage is useless if you're dead. That is very true. Death Knights are one of those classes that is looking constantly at the survivability. You're pressing Death Strike probably more than any other ability if you can help it. Gargoyle. You know, this man, they don't need Gargoyle. He don't need none of those things. Maybe Warlock want to join him. Because both of these shamans are kind of chilling. We can easily to Legion one shot if I want to get some mounts from BFA. We can easily to Legion one shot it. I want to get some mounts from BFA. I imagine like getting mounts from BFA will be a little bit easier, but I don't know how much easier. I imagine with all the gear it should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. You want more 5V5 space if interesting. Yeah, Chicago, check to see if maybe like anybody out there wants to join as well. I'm gonna ask Shadow.
You know what time it is. Marvin Devine, Hoover, Axel, and you know how we do.
I'm just gonna start asking around, seeing what kind of responses I get. Is anybody online that I haven't bugged about it so far? I would bug Shazzy, but he isn't a Mythic Plus. He doesn't PvP ever. Oh, he did do RBGs at some point. Ready? Yay, let's go. No, sorry. All good. Hell yeah. So we got a +5. Let's go. Okay, so what are we going to throw you guys into? Nagrand? Nagrand, I think, yeah. Where is the... Here we go. I guess it's in Nagrand. Nagrand 1. What other arenas could I throw you guys into? What arena would you guys want to play? Black or cold? Do you guys have any preferences in terms of where we want to play? By chance? Have you had some experience with Warrior this pre-patch? A little bit, yeah. Not as much as I wanted to. My Warrior is very undergeared. They have no damage in arena, Arms of Fury, indifferent, Talons builds. Have any device? I think you have to be playing into like, as a Warrior. I gotta look up what builds are people currently favoring. I will agree with you right now. The Warriors are just not really doing all that great at the moment in terms of pre-patch. They can get some like burst combos, especially if they play like Kyrian, and then just go for as much damage as possible. But in terms of like all the tools and all the utility, they really get a lot more once you can really fill out your talent points. Right now, the bar powers of covenant abilities just aren't really enough to like really help them. So yeah, that's a good question. I don't think there's an optimal build right now. They may be just in a little bit of a rough spot. I'm sure like somebody will figure out a build, but as of right now, I haven't really seen that many builds because I'm sure somebody would have figured it out by now and would have been dominating like in solo queue. But every time you see a Warrior in solo queue, they haven't really been the most scariest thing from my experience. Again, like maybe just no one figured out a build for them yet, you know? The Twitch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with, is it Chill Pills up first? It is Chill Pills up first. And he's watching Last Walker with a flash gun. This man's like, what is this Shadowlands garbage? I gotta see if I can crack through those defenses. AMS sees Last Walker go up in the air. Lat trying to see if he can break away from the Death Knight. AMS is fading from Chill Pills as he got himself full damage. Trying to go for bigger blitz. Massive damage to Chill Pills. Massive burst. That's gonna be an intro onto the blue magic. But the red magic continues to blast ruin on Chill Pills. Last looking for a big cast. Dusty get interrupted. Big disintegrate. Triples get himself a bit of shields. He's gonna have to rotate defenses. Last could maybe burst him down. Oh my goodness, the damage. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of burst. That flush grab shield definitely helped you be really tanky. Some cheesy stuff going on the beta. Look at Bashira. Has Bashira got a build? That would be one person to look up. I would look up like Magnus. I would look up also like Joe Fernandez. Those are pretty popular, well-known warriors. They probably have a build at this point because they take warriors seriously. Crusade gonna be up next versus Last. Last, I think maybe missing the breath. Trying to go for big inserted surge. Look at the drop down Crusade. Trying to get a cast off interrupted on the red, but still can cast every other spell. Evoker's advantage. So many different spell schools. Red Dragonflight magic, blue Dragonflight magic, black Dragonflight magic, green. I don't think any bronze ability, or maybe some bronzish from the PvP talents. Crusade getting super low. Gonna be a big execute cleave. As he dips low, he can siphon health from everybody else. Last one just got a mad disintegrate from distance. Massive burst with it. Oh my god, they turned to search from a distance. Trying to see if he can stay in the dome. May want to go back into the dome. Last one just getting so much value. Big breath, Eternal Surge, Dust get a fatty crit. He's just looking for that crit. Mad Incinerate cast or Mad Livid Flame cast on the Crusade may be in a bit of trouble. Gonna be more disintegrates, no way to interrupt it. Lathmore just got a mad beam for the boy, trying to see if he can take him down. Crusade could be in big trouble, trying to see if he can back up out of the AMS for the Death Knight with a Wraithwalk looking to reposition Flesh Cap. This Flesh Cap cheese is so weird. If you guys are just tuning in, yeah, a lot Evokers could do some cheesy Covenant stuff. By the way, Chicago, do other classes get Covenant stuff too? I thought Chicago said we were going to check it out. Disintegrate, get interrupted. Big fire breath. Crusade could be in trouble. Last one trying not to miss. Trying to see if he can make it. I may have missed that big blast though. So for Crusade, he was doing a ring around the Rosie. Oh no, Chicago. No, I just saw it. No, big blast by Last Evoker with a shatter onto the Death Knight, taking him down. I see Chicago over there. I see Chicago flexing. No. Oh no, chat. What is this? Why is it doing that too? Why are Covenant abilities even available? Big blast out of Leroy. Oh, taking down Last Loker. breaking him out of the game. Man, the Invoker had such a good opener too. Blasted out the Death Knights. You're using a flesh cap, which is very, very, very cheesy. Hopefully that will be disabled for the next build and future updates. You know what I mean? Hopefully all that stuff will be disabled. Are this stuff disabled in Arena in Mythic Pluses too? Or does that stuff work in M+? Because hopefully it doesn't. Imagine if that's the meta, using Covenant abilities instead of M+. I'd be really, really upset. Stun into Leroy, big explosive. Vark trying to go for a couple of aim shots, but trying to play up the marksmanship hunter. Leroy standing in darkness, hoping to absorb more damage out of Vark. Picking up the demonic soul. Is going to go for that Kyrian setup. Are you playing Kyrian as a Covenant? Because you normally can't pick up the Kyrian Covenant ability, but you can have Kyrian and Necrolord. So you are playing that Kyrian combo. My goodness. Vark trying to see if we can back away from Leroy. Hoping to slow him down. Gonna be a backflip for Leroy. Trying to see if he can reconnect with Varg. Full stun to follow. Blade Dancer around for Varg could be in big, big trouble. Trying to see if he can back him away, but Leroy is gonna be able to take him down. Slicing the boy to bits. Taking him out of the game. Was it potential a duel? Honestly, didn't expect to go first. I was busy, lol. All good, chills. All good. I'd be down to go one more, so you can get a proper chance in here. All these boys are doing some really, really cheesy stuff, though. Very cheesy. Can Anhu do anything cheesy as well? Would he be able to get something as a boomkin? Barks in immediately as he feels pressure from Leroy. Got himself a bit of a shielding. There's going to be all the damage over time in the world. Convoke the spirits as Leroy does go for the interrupt as he goes in for the hunt. I think the hunt does attack Anhu, but I don't know if it rooted him. May have been able to put a dot on Anhu, but I don't think he'd ever actually been able to like dip damage onto him. Trees are getting swarmed in. Big Kyrian. Those trees are all kind of colorful, actually. Look at those bad boys. Look at all of them. Anhu got himself a pretty mad shield. I don't even know what's shielding you right now. But he's going to go for a little bit of survivability with a heal. Got a couple of dots burning through Leroy, and Leroy just backing up out of there completely. Looking to regenerate some cooldowns before he goes in there. Got himself an interrupt. Looking for that root. Did not have that immunity on Anhu. I guess on how, but his character's name is Anhu. But it is on how, though. Big damage. Oh my god, that blade dance. Just slicing the boy up. Chopping him up like vegetables. Jesus. A Warlock is going to be up next as a Affliction Warlock, trying to see if he can maybe tussle with Leroy. Leroy spawning in a demon, slaying it very quickly. It's Warlock looking to potentially get himself a bit of damage towards Leroy. At least got a couple of dots, corruption at the ready. Got playing for that Shadowbolt Instacast build, which is kind of interesting. Leroy's going to pull the pet back, trying to kind of see if he can leech off of it. And Warlock just keeping the dots rolling on him. The dot damage is actually kind of big. Kyrian trying to go for a port immediately. UA getting set up on Leroy. Leroy trying to see if he can turn attention onto the pet. Another demon spawning in. Is going to be able to slay that one demon. I don't know if it gives him extra bonus health. It definitely does give him Demon Soul in order to give himself a little bit more healing. Mad burst at a Warlock. Trying to see if he can take him down. Big shields rotated. But the Warlock may just be going down either way. And I think Leroy might just have him. My goodness. That is super, super. Is that how it's going to be? Is that how this is going to be? I am hoping to disable all those things, man. I am hoping to disable it for next week. Stormbolt and Leroy as drop warrior guns a banner, spear, everything in the world. Oh no, no, no. Leroy trying to see if he can avoid him. Big stun. Is he trying to see if he can maybe blast out Drop War GG? Quick blade dance to follow. Drop War just goes in for commanding shot immediately. Got him to reflect in case he can reflect anything out of Leroy. Looking to charge, but Leroy is unstoppable while he's still in the air. While his feet don't touch the ground after using a retro retreat. Doesn't get the Sigil of Misery to attach to Drop War though. Big executions by the warrior though, taking him down. Oh my god, he was so close. I thought maybe he would have an escape. I thought he would have been good to go. C-Buzz gonna be up next. Is C-Buzz playing some cheesy stuff too? C-Buzz 3, I like it. Playing that Elemental Shaman. I'm seeing you maybe play like a fire build. Definitely got himself Flame Shocks onto Drop War. Because you are generating Lava Burst randomly. So must have attached a Flame Shock a little bit earlier. Trying to see if he can tussle with the warrior. Just to find a way to survive the big burst out of the Fury. This is a single-minded warrior Fury though. So it doesn't have as much stamina. But they should have like their damage increased by 5% or something. And maybe should have better auto attack output. I don't know what kind of build they're going for. Maybe they're going for like the full auto attack annihilator build or what. But definitely going for like faster auto attacks would help him a lot. Gonna be C-Bus. Catching him with a lightning lasso. Maybe looking to knock him out in the open. Stormbolt by the warrior. Does get himself a charge with a bunch of resources off of it. Big lava burst flying through by C-Buzz though. Looking for a ghost of order just to back away. Got himself fire elemental, which should add extra damage towards Drop Warrior GG. as well as fuel. C-Bus, I think, maybe with more lava bursts too. Earth Element to join in as well. Should give C-Bus a little bit of survivability. Wall, as the spear comes out. Big damage out of the warrior. Looking for that elemental blast. Trying to get the cast off. Going to be reflect. Now he's going to himself the master proc of the LA blast. But C-Bus could be in a bad spot. And Drop Warrior just goes in, slamming him down with those swords. Oh no, Chicago's the last one left as an enhancement. Because both of these boys are utilizing the cheesy covenant abilities. I don't even know why covenant abilities work in beta arena all of a sudden. Lad decided just to try it, and now he's got it, like, literally spread the infection to everybody. Now all of them are doing it. Chicago got himself the Venti ability. It's going to be charged by the warrior into a full flash cut. Banner at the ready. Wall by Chicago. Got him some capacitor totem versus drop war. Got him some a bit of reflect. Got to be yet another stun. Eventually, that capacitor totem, or not capacitor totem? Was that not a counter-strike totem maybe? Knockback on the drop warrior. GG does go for a charge. It's going to be a route to follow. Got him some plenty of defensives. And Chicago just tried to see if he can escape from him. Got him some sprint in order to break the roots. As Drop Warrior going in for a leap, trying to see if he can sprint over, but he just doesn't have the same mobility. As soon as the enraged regeneration falls off, Chicago has him in their sights. Looking to get interrupted, trying to go for Shadow, Dora's Shadows. Reflect up for Drop Warrior GG in case Chicago goes for some damage. Trying to see if he can back up out of the something reflected back by Chicago. Not really sure what. Might have been nothing important. But Chicago got himself a little bit of health. Ghost Raptors as well. Looking to leap a Drop War. Doesn't quite get that Flame Strike or Thunder with fire damage. It is actually Flame Strike damage, I think. Technically, the spell is Flame Strike Dam. Spear by Drop War. Does he have enough damage? Trying to see if he can blast at Chicago. Chicago going for self healing as much as possible. Reflect this up. Can't really go counter offensive versus Drop Warrior GG at no help whatsoever. Definitely needs some kind of survivability right now. Oh, and Drop Warrior actually does catch up to him. I am surprised. Leroy with 4? I didn't even realize Leroy got himself a 4-0 or 4-1. I did not realize Leroy just literally tore the whole team apart until Drop War. I am very, very surprised. Let's go again, boys, if you guys are down, yeah? I'm down to go again if you guys still have 5-man groups at the ready. That was interesting. CCD 20. Sounds good. Ready? That healing was crazy. That heal was nuts. We're good? Okay, okay. I'll do the Nokudun arena. Nokudun. Oh, it's an okay. Done. There we go. Wait. No, we aren't. Waiting. Roxy is going to sleep on Forge. Thank you, Mark, for joining. Appreciate ya. Maybe we can get a +1. Maybe Dope Wolf wants to join. Test out some assassination. He's more than welcome to. IBM to the end serves me right. A little bit, yeah. Company builds a thing in the beta, lol, yikes. Yeah, for some reason they're working. We have no idea why, chill. Dude, it was Lath that decided to try to see if it works. He popped on, he was like, wait, hold on, I'm setting something up. And then all of a sudden we see Navoka with a flesh cock. And then he got some mad shields back to back. And it was just crazy to look at. So then we were like, okay, weird. And now it's like it started to spread. More people are trying it out. I guess maybe something happened with this build where all of a sudden you can use covenant abilities. I'm not really sure. GG. Are you done for the night, Leroy? Or are you going? I feel bad using Covenant, but last started it. True, true. That did kind of start it. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping maybe it wouldn't happen. How are you gonna sleep? Time changing to you. All good, Var. Thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate you. You have yourself a wonderful evening. Let me see if I can whisper Var. Thanks for joining, bud. You have a wonderful evening. Hell yeah. Thanks so much, Varg. We appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Very much appreciate ya. Oh yeah, time zone changes on EU, aren't they? Oh, that's gonna be weird for many EU viewers, isn't it? Yeah, my streams are gonna be a little weird for a bit then, huh? Squishy, lots of damage, yes. Definitely. Alright, Lath. Let's see. Do I have anybody else that wants to join in? Because we got Leroy in here. State of the Primus. Oh, no. My face is numb. Shimmer Time? Is that somebody I know? Maybe. I forget who Shimmer Time is. Is somebody to join us in Duels in a regular? Is in our group? Is on how? Oh, okay, okay. I usually see like the name on how. I'm really bad with names. I'm telling you right now, boys. Yeah, I'm really bad with names. I tell you all the time. Yeah, literally just like spaced really badly. That's on how. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hold on, let me do it like this. Set note on how. On how blast. Here we go. Faces numbers, a blood of paladin. I like that. Yeah. Does Dope Wolf join by any chance? Dope Wolf, or if you have maybe Alliance, or maybe I could ask Czar. But this man has got no gear. Man's just out in the mission, just hanging around, doing whatever he's doing. I want to rematch with Lath. Yo, same. I think it may not be like now that you're ready for Covenant abilities and all those things. I'm mentally present for this one. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, sounds good. We just need, I think, one more over for the team Lath, and all these will be good to go. But it looks like it's that late into the night, and the beta is kind of cleared out. We'll see if we do beta or pre-patch next week. I definitely would like to give pre-patch another go if possible. Someone now join the group maybe. That's always a possibility. Yeah, if you guys see anybody over on the Alliance side, if you guys just want to advertise that you got a 5v1 group, and just like what we can do is like if Chicago or Chills just want to be like, yo, look, we got a 5-man group looking for +1. If you guys got somebody whispering you, tell me who they are, and I'll just like pass a message along to Lathvoker, like what their name is, and they'll just invite him directly. That could work out as well. Because it should work for the what's this, the groups. That, or maybe they could just sign up through LFG. I don't know which one is. Dope's already in. So Dope is, so you guys have new +1 with Dope. Or is Dope not in? Get him in. I mean, it's really up to them, man. It's whatever they want to do. Yeah, this place cleared out very quick. Hey, yo, sure. Alright, we got a +1. We can at least get one more for the night, boys. I've been enjoying these duels, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I very much appreciate ya. It's been super, super fun, man. Actually, super enjoyable. I think we are ready. Working request failed. What happened? Is Lath lead? Lath is lead. What about... Try again. Yeah, working request failed. Is Leroy lead? Is Leroy lead? Because that could be the problem. Because Lath is lead. Oh wait, yeah, Lath is lead. Okay, Leroy may not be lead. Leroy, who's lead on your team? Did you pass it to Chilled or something? Or Chicago? What's the name this as? 20? 120? Wow. Maybe 121. What's up, Chilled? How you doing, my guy? Just hanging out with the boys. Look at that Lath Poker. It's like, what's a rematch with that guy? I like it. Alright, Leroy. Hey, let me know when we are ready. Make sure you have lead. Requeue. Okay. Is it Chills that's lead of the group, or is it Last to lead of the group? Because I do want to requeue. It still says wargame request failed. Huh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try it again. I'm still lead. Okay, invite spectator match. Blah blah. And Silver Hawk 5. No Udon 1. That worked apparently. Okay, maybe I had Silver or blah blah's name wrong when I did the invite spectator match thing. Who knows? Knocking on proving grounds. Love it. Last one of the night, boys. Yo, thank you so much for hanging out, man. I appreciate you. All the reason I called Mystery low barrier entry because I picked up the 280 Mystery run in time to 20 key yesterday morning. Bugs. I think you may be right. Evoker or Mystery may be a lot easier to get into nowadays, Jake. Especially with that melee build for Mythic Pluses. Because you mostly just DPSing and you end up healing. Which ends up being pretty good. Like overall ends up being pretty good. Though the only thing I have with the Mystery is just like it's generally hasn't been the strongest class in the game. You know what I mean? It's not. Why am I zoomed in so much onto it? Drop more, by the way. Wait, what? Hold on. I can't really like float camera. It's still stuck to you. I don't know why. I could swap. Normally I like to have a floating camera at the very beginning, but apparently not. But yeah, normally they're not that great for Mythic Pluses. I think they definitely can be better. They can be easier to get into nowadays. You have an interrupt, you mostly do fist waving damage, you got really good throughput. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier. It's generally like, I think Holy Priest is still really good, but I don't disagree. Twitch. We got some chill pills over for the team one, charging out versus My Face is Numb, as these boys find a way to utilize Covenant abilities on the beta. They are level 70, they are maximum item level, they're just using Covenant abilities on top of their damage. It's gonna be big bursts and chill pills with a blind to follow. May have the trinket out of it. I don't think this man even has a trinket. Oh my god. Not running a trinket, getting blinded out by a paladin, literally nothing you can do in that kind of situation. Actually no response, actually no way to deal with it. Big blaster with Chicago versus facing them. Try to see if you can blast him out. It's going to be a mad wind strikes back to back as face numb. Try to see if he can back over from Chicago. Going to be a trinket to follow. As he got himself a consecration to ground bubble out of face them before he expects any kind of big damage to Chicago. But Chicago knows trying to load up something big. Try to go for capacitor totem. I don't think that's gonna connect. Actually, does get at least one capacitor charge onto face them. Forcing out trinket out of the paladin as the paladin is looking for as much recovery as possible. Building all the holy power, using word of glories in order to catch back up full on health. As they try to see if they can maybe get himself back up and running versus Chicago, stabilizing after the shaman's onslaught. Shaman knocking him all the way out, but actually that gives My Face Numb an opportunity to reposition behind the pillar. I love that enhancement has knockback, by the way. Thunderstorm just having it all in all specs. And like Lasso, it is so useful. It is so good. Thunder to follow. Look at that chain CC. Blessing of protection. Weighs it out of the way. Got himself normal Ellie Wolves. Or normal Ghost Wolves. Big blast with Chicago. Looking to maybe take him down. Looking for the big physical damage. Just Storm striking him to the ground. Striking him down. As Dope Wolf is going to be up next. As I think Assassination Rogue, right? So potentially we'll see like a big Death Smart Burst Bleed combo. But Chicago trying to go for a bit of a res and chill pills. Try to give an opportunity. And Dope Wolf looking for a bit of an opener versus Chicago. Got himself a full road ambush to follow. All the dots, death mark at the ready. Chicago better have defenses to deal with this. Trying to go for a stun totem versus Dope Wolf. Has a click of shadows for it. Chicago trying to go for as much self heal as possible. Wall, but I think the dots may just get him. Oh my god. Them Assassination Rogue dots are brutal. Taking him down as Crusade gonna be up next. Getting sapped out by the Rogue as they're looking to get maybe skull behind the pillar. Crusade sapped up. Just gotta wait for the Rogue's onslaught, for the Rogue go. Rogue, at least at this point, should be down on a lot of his cooldowns. It's going to be a death and decay as Dope goes in for a quick shift. Garrote versus Crusade, trying to get some dots in there to feint with a quick disarm. So get to kind of chill versus Crusade. Stun at a distance. The pet charges in, stunning the Rogue, or at least ruining him in place. Big poison bomb. Crusade drops through a low, activating every defensive. Gonna try to leash health from Dot Wolf, but the man got evasion. Trying to evade any of these defenses. Garrote onto Crusade, resetting up all these dots. The man is just bleeding profusely, but trying to see if he can find through the Rogue. We're the trinket off of the kidney shot. Trying to see if he can potentially survive and just onslaught off of the power. Oh my god. And the unholy Death Knight does not give in. He's still dotted, he's still rotted, and does drop down. So that's a kill for the Rogue. That should count for that Rogue. Let's drop war. Cheesing out that Necrolord over on the beta. I really hope they fix this so you can't use common ability instead of arenas. This is so nice when this was wholesome. Part of the reason why we didn't do any pre-patch tonight, chat, over on Live Realms, is because I didn't want to play with Covenant abilities. I just wanted to play a clean game without like any of these cheesy bonuses. I just want to play like our classes as they are. But Lath has unleashed the can of worms, man. Just absolutely unleashed it, going as an invoker behind our backs and just kind of seeing, I wonder if the Covenant ability for Necrolord works with Evoker. Oh, it works in Arena. Alright, I'll keep using it. And now everybody else has to do it in order to be competitive. Drop Warrior GG going for the big banner, but it looks of it. Trying to see if he can charge towards Leroy. Leroy just gotta take his pet on a walk, backing away from the Warrior. Doesn't want to fight him. Doesn't really want to touch him. Looking for a full fleshcraft. And maybe he's just going to do a little bit of damage to that pet. Kind of on full health at this point. Drop War, not playing second wind. So he doesn't really have any way to re-heal. For Leroy, this is a good spot, man. He's just behind the pillar, waiting for some cooldowns. Drop War can't really get a lot of recovery unless he goes for like just regenerating while behind the pillar. Just hanging out. Leroy looking to mount up. Got himself the Demon 1 Soul. Drop War better have an answer here. Better have a go. Because Leroy is going in. He's charging. He's going in for blood. Got himself big eye beam. Mad damage. Soul break. Big cleave onto Drop War. Oh my god. Demon Hunters are brutal. Absolutely ruthless. That ballet dance combo, it does a ton of damage. All things considered. A ridiculous amount of damage. Last Walker trying to see if he can maybe blast out towards Leroy, getting interrupted very quickly. Going to be a root out in the open within a prison right after. As Leroy trying to find a way to maybe control and mitigate Lath. Got him some big mastery buff. Lath looking for a big go. Is going to get a cast off versus Leroy. Trying to go for a big fire blast. Darkness to follow. Leroy with the Battle Master Stricken. Going to be disintegrates. If those 6 of disintegrates attack Leroy and they do channel in, that could be pretty big. Leroy trying to see if he can maybe go to full meta. Trying to see if he can soul break Lath. Lath with a big shield. Got him some big disintegrates and Leroy could still be in trouble. Trying to go for a hunt. As he's going to blast it out full stun. Got himself an immunity. Lath could potentially take him down. He just hits one big go onto Leroy. As soon as immunity is over, got himself disintegrate. Metamorphosis for Leroy looking for a big cast that's getting interrupted. Leroy interrupted on that eye beam. Lath potentially could just have him. Does he get the cast off? Oh, and does end up taking down the Demon Hunter as the Evoker does come out on top. That was a narrow game. That was actually so close. Big opener by Lath surviving it. I know they got both like really cheesy Covenant stuff. But Leroy, to be fair, also got some cheesy Covenant. He got that Kyrian together with the Necrolord, together with the Night Fae. The Night Fae and the Necrolord are part of his talents. The Kyrian one is just kind of its own thing. C-Bus trying to see if he can blast out Lath. Lath got himself a full breath onto C. Looking for instacast Living Flames if he can. Mostly going for instacast damage. What is C-Bus doing? Just kind of scooting around. What is this? What is this going on? What is this animation? Light the lasso? You're just like flexing at all times. He's just showing off his muscles the entire time. Lath blasted up by Earthshock, looking for a reheal. Oh my god, them Earthshocks are huge. What's going on with C-Bus? What is this? He's scooting around. He's a scooting, tooting elemental shaman. Warlock gonna be up next. Dark Pact immediately. Loading up C-Bus full of damage over time abilities with a Dark Pact. Dark Glare, full dots in hands, trying to go for big heals. Does he have an interrupt? Looks like maybe he doesn't have an interrupt at the moment. Trying to go for a big Soul Rod versus C-Bus. Trying to drop down ground into maybe potentially deal with some of the damage. Looking for those lava bursts as a big drain comes out by the Warlock. C-Bus just continue to get healing. What is this animation lock? I don't understand. Why is it like this? I mean, it doesn't look like his character's doing anything weird except for like animation stuck. But besides that, I think he's okay. Full fear, Hunt getting interrupted. Lackluster around the corner, going to be Warlock shrinking out of it. Does he have an interrupt to stop C-Bus? He's trying to get a good angle in order to get a full Hunt and get all the dots loaded on him. Affliction Warlocks right now got incredible amount of damage over time ability. That's going to be the Hunt going into that grounding totem, but the dots are still ramping on him. Not in a great spot. C-Bus could still be in big trouble. I think it may be over. The man just trying to kind of get stuck in animation, just rigor mortis. It looks like Warlock does end up taking him down. My goodness. Hell of an arena. Dope Wolf does get 2. Well done by that rogue. Crusade does get to slay somebody. Lath Walker, I am surprised he actually performed as well as he did versus Leroy. I thought it was going to be a bit of a close match. A lot closer. But apparently Evoker, I guess, can just get like with a Covenant ability. I'll let me introduce myself. I guess maybe those Covenant abilities give you enough survivability, don't they? That's kind of crazy. And Chilpa's just trying to see if he can kill Lath right now. As the other Evokers are helping him now. Chilpa's trying to get revenge. You've been trying to duel Lath, just trying to get revenge on the guy the entire time. And you just wouldn't do it. How are you still alive, by the way? Chills, how are you alive? You're just getting barraged by these Evokers. The firing squad is on you, and this man is just living through all of it. Is that what you were trying to do the entire time? Trying to see if you can just survive all this? Here's literally, what is healing you? What in the world is healing you right now? Oh, you're using me to like heal off of me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Look, I'll even run with ya. Just so you can have like somebody to heal off of. Big aim, that's with this man. I'm not trying to fight you. I'm just trying to see if you can actually kill Lath. Lath is trying to make sure he doesn't give you an opportunity. Drinking for Lath? Jesus Christ. Are you gonna be able to get him? Again, you still got an entire firing squad on you. And he does get the kill. What is the survivability? So this was Chill was trying to do the entire time. He's literally just trying to let him walk. Let him leave. He just wanted that one lizard man. He wants none of this. Cody, they didn't let you leave. Oh, Cody, you didn't let you leave. Oh no. How are you alive, by the way? What is healing you? What the hell is healing you? What trinkets are you using? Why are you still alive? Chill was the entire time just trying to have a rematch with Lath. And instead he had to kill all these invokers. Full firing squad, man is just unkillable. That's what we could have witnessed in arena chat. My goodness. Hey, bro, like a mercenary won't leave until the mission's complete. Literally, man. Literally. He was trying to kill Lath. If you don't fight him, he want to kill you. Look, he just literally wants to fight. Now he's fighting Dragon. Oh man. Like, you don't have to fight him, just leave. Literally soar away. He can't do anything, he can't catch you. Just don't attack him. He's literally out here just for one mission. Oh, maybe that's what those guys can kill him. They're both healer evokers. Yeah, maybe they're both healer evokers. Maybe that's why they don't do as much damage. Oh no, well, actually, no, healer evokers can still do that. I think he is a healer evoker. Yeah. And now they're just trying to run away. The Chill's got himself a build. Oh my god. Yo, does Sobrak want to join us, by the way? Yo, Leroy and Lath, let me know if you guys are ready. I want to do one more. I want Lath and Chills to get a proper rematch, man, if possible. I'd love for Lath and Chilpos to get a proper rematch if we can, man. I think that'd be really cool to see. I'm down. I'll do one more. Last one. Okay, so we'll need one more for my man Leroy. This is gonna need an Omas. We'll try to see if we can put a group together. He just needs an Omas. Needs one more, and then we'll be good to go. What's that warrior over there? I think these guys run into a wall. What's going on? We'll try one more, chat. Evoker is much harder to kill now. So they're doing some really cheesy stuff, King, by the way. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. They're doing some cheesy stuff to become a little bit tankier. But also, practice helps. Don't play in total legit version of WoW and try to get the same dragon elementals. Humans on a Dalaran currently rolling with a little black dragon boy or fire cleanses. Hell yeah, my guy. Have fun with it. Total legit version of WoW sounds like a lot of fun. I assume it's the only job. You sometimes sound like you're an F1 like the F1 spectators. No, that's so my it's my only job. I don't do any F1 stuff. No, I don't think I'm even like in the country that even does anything in terms of F1 at all. So I don't think. Looking for one more if you guys want to join. Drago or any of these guys, I'm more than welcome to. I want to invite that Sobrak guy. The name sounds like Kobrak. Maybe he plays like actual Destro. Wait, doesn't Kobrak actually play beta too? I'm wrong on that. 20. We got Dope Wolf. I don't know if Faye's got any gear or anything. And we need Onomas. Is anybody on that isn't in? We got Chills. Face is numb. Do we got any Alliance boys over on the Chills on Chicago? Do we got any Alliance boys in there? Oh. Do you want to join? By chance. I'll let you one-shot me. I guess I get pets. Slow him. Kill. Oh, wait, he actually could die. That man could actually die. I'm just literally clicking my abilities. I don't want to slow him. Oh, dead. Dead. So record goes score back? I have no idea. Is streaming my only job? Yeah, Justice. I said it isn't. Oh no, it is. At the moment it is, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Sobrak. Sobrak. We hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels this evening. Would you be interested in joining some? Thanks for the invite. Cool pleasure. Group time with friends. Oh, Crusade is gone too. That's all good. Thanks so much for joining Crusade. Appreciate ya. Yo, thank you so much, my guy. Are we losing everybody? Whose group were you in, by the way? Were you with Last? Because Last would need one more then. Don't worry, GG. Hit me with it, my guy. Yo, always happy to have you here, Crusade. Thank you so much for joining, my guy. Appreciate ya. We still have a full group. Okay, cool. So Crusade is going to be leaving though. Is Crusade was with Leroy? Is that what it was? It may have been with Leroy actually. Cool. I didn't know if we were just losing one more or whatnot. Does this guy want to join by chance? Does Naji want to join? Hey. Crusaders with me, we're down 2 now. Oh, okay, okay. Fill a group, then we are good to go. I'll ask him anyway. Let's see what he says. So back over here. God, dude, Evoker to Flying is so fun. Literally best racial ever. Duaga man, you want to join us, by the way? Want to join us some 5V5 once? By chance? So we need 2 more boys. If y'all want to join up, we're going to try to see if we can put a group together. It might be that time to wrap up for the end of the night. It's almost like 8 PM anyway. But we're going to try uno mas, boys. We need 2 more with my man Leroy. Oh, let's see how next week goes. What's that flying up there? Flying above our heads. I kept trying to think it's like, I kept thinking it's my man, Orthoris for some reason. Oh, everybody out here now. Hell yeah. Did I get a whisper? What if I go into Leroy's group on 4v4? That's a possibility. We could always try that. Sure. Hey, great. We have a group listed. We may not need to do that shimmer. In Raids Legacy. Guy named Leroy is hosting one. Invite Dalka. Cool, I'm gonna let him know. Big Bean, hit me with it. What are you, Big Bean? Shammy? Are you a real duel? Are you a real duel gamer? We're just gonna back out of the. Oh god, he trinketed. What, why would you trinket that? Trying to see if I can maybe cut him out. Maybe hit him with a slow. Oh, he's unslowable. Oh god. Did I die? I thought I died. I thought I literally died. Trying to see if I can slow him again. Freezing trap. So we can back up out of there. Pets, please attack. Yeah, get in there. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, pets. Get in there. Oh god, he got a lot of healing. Maybe I can heal with a pet. Oh, heli blasted me. Oh no. Oh, I might just die to those. Oh god, he's actually just heli blasting me fully. But kill shot. Wait, I'm literally clicking this man to death. I might be able to do this, chat. Oh, maybe not. Okay, close. It was close. Okay, we just need one more then. Leroy should just need a +1. It'll be good to go. Big Ben, would you want to join us, by the way? It's templates are scuffed in the beta. Apparently my buttons only do 1k damage. Really? You have gear right now? Good duel. Would... Oh. Hi. Hanging out with my boy. I like that. I want to see if Ben wants to join. Hey, big Ben. We are hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels. I can type 5V5 1v1 duels this evening. Would you be interested in joining some? Question mark. I'm not asking anybody and everybody I can because we just need a +1 man. We just need Uno Mas for Team Leroy and we'll be good to go. Would Gus want to join by chance? Does Gus want to join up? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. They still there? Yeah, they see it. Oh, so if Chicago comes back, which should be good, yeah? Or with Chicago, we're still in the 5th. How we looking like, boys? How we looking like? Let's see what Big Ben says. Now he's dead. He may be able to take a second to like reflect. Dragon, we could maybe get him in here too. I could ask him. Dragon, Yun, would you be interested in joining some 5V5 1v1 duels? We have one group ready. Second group needs +1. And we are good to go. What about Elshire? Does he want to join? We got a couple of boys out here. Yesu maybe? Yesu, hit him with a yes no. Oh, that man will need some actual gear. Doesn't it scale up anyway? It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, so I asked Drago, I asked Big Ben. I'm seeing if I get any responses. Gus, we could ask him as well. Maybe he wants to join in. Maybe I'm mid whispers. Oh, maybe we can get this man right here too. Just need a +1. Hit me with it. Who also was for me just now? Big? Sure. Hey, invite Big Ben, the shaman. He said he would be down. I'm a duck. Oh, dude, that little squeak ducks do. Little. Hit me with it. Honestly, decent burst. Am I gonna die? I was gonna say. Hey, yeah. So that should be 5 men right here, Leroy. Let me know when you're ready. Also, Lath, let me know when you're ready. Okay, we're set. Lath, let me know when you're ready. Hit me with an intercession. I love the fact that Red Valleys have a B-res, man. I love it. I think it's so good. Honestly, I don't know if that'll be enough of utility to make like Retribution better in group content, but that'll be really, really fun. Do you guys have any arena preference, by the way? What's up as a healer for now? All good, all good, all good. Thanks for responding. Have a wonderful evening. Sounds good, hell yeah. To throw you guys, I guess, in Nukunut again? Or Nagrand? I'm thinking maybe I'll throw you guys into like a proper Nagrand again. So off the bat, let's do a quick Nagrand. Let's do Rookhold, Black Rookhold. I like Black Rookhold. Let's do a quick Lath versus Chill Pills, a proper rematch out here. Proper 1v1 Lath versus Chill Pills first arena. First game. You guys should still do your rolls and all that stuff. But I really want to see Chill Pills versus Lath in the opener here, if possible. Alrighty. Just let you boys know, like, do the roll and be like, yo, Chill Pills wants to rematch me real quickly. But otherwise, like, we're doing a roll to see who goes first or goes last. And Chill Pills should be like, hey, me and Lath want to have a rematch real quickly. I'm just gonna smack him in like 2 globals, or he's gonna blast me out. It's gonna be really quick. But the rest of you boys will get a chance to play. Let's put Leroy maybe like as a cleanup duty. I want Big Ben and the mage, Dalka, a chance to play, alrighty? I also want Facing Them, Warlock, chance to play. I want all these boys, all the new faces, all the new names, a chance to play. Chicago looks like they may be DC'd, hopefully loading in. But I think it'll be good to go, boys. Hell yeah. Let's try to get all these new faces in here to get a chance to play, yeah, boy? Hopefully. Gonna BC. Oh, no. Switch. We got us a team 1 together with Big Ben as an enhancer. We got us a Leroy on that team with Dalka as well as Chicago. And Chilpa's first up versus the Lathworker. Bringing some of the Covenant abilities into the beta. Kind of cheesy, surprising, weird, definitely. Try to see if we can blast out Chilpa's. Chilpa's trying to see if we can. Oh, what is that? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What just killed you? Man just had a heart attack. Big Ben gonna be up next. Just watch Chilpa's walk up. They were just gonna have a friendly little rematch. Chilpa's was ready, Lath was ready. Both of them knew exactly what they were signing up for. Something bugged. We all have 40k HP. Wait, really? What the hell is going on? Is this arena buggy? We may have to go again then. Because Lath just blasted out Big Ben. Wait, is this scaling? Wait, does Lath... Is this scaling? We have Shadowland scaling. All of you or just one group? Because I think maybe last team doesn't. But maybe team 1 does, because he just got one shot. Trying to see if we can blast out Lathwoker. Big missiles to follow. Lath taking the touch of the magic into behind the pillar. Trying to see if we can avoid him, looking for a bit of healing. All of us. Really? Oh, that's going to be weird. Dude, that's the weirdest arena. Is it because the game, like... Is it just this arena? I like Black Rock Hold, but maybe we may not be able to do Black Rock Hold again. Disintegrate onto Dalka. As Lath tried to see if he could get him shattered. Gonna be the ultimate time as he's trying to reposition. Trying to get a couple instant casts. Just to get one more. He just needs one more blast versus Dalka. Dalka trying to get as much healing as possible. Looking for a quick volley. Is gonna be able to get a bit of that temporal healing. Trying to go for a bunch of missiles versus Lath with the quick and Viz to follow. Looking to reposition Lath, looking to find him, trying to go randomly fire breathing in a direction, but doesn't quite hit Dalka as they go behind the pillar. Massive Viz with a Conjure Refreshment, looking to get himself some food. And maybe could get himself a little bit of recovery. Picked up Mana Buzz, just need to find a way to break out of combat and sit down. Lath looking for the big disintegrate, got himself a big shadow to Dalka, and Dalka looking for go for a bit of missiles, but does get locked out on Arcane. Lath trying to go for a big living flame, does he get to do it? Guy's actually uninterruptible right now. Trying to see if he can catch up to the mage. Quick breath to follow, trick inside of it immediately. Gonna be a poly for Dalka, but Lath swoops behind the pillar with a quick massive Viz by the mage, looking to reposition, catch some food. Doesn't really have the best line of sight here. And is gonna have to poke out as Lath is there to catch him, is there to meet him. Trying not to get interrupted. Big breath and blasted out Dalka. As Lath looking for a bit of a Ling Flame recovery. Got him. I am sorry, what? I'm sorry. Huh? You just hit him with one spell. Leroy trying to go for a big hunt, wombo combo, trying to see if he can take down Lathworker. Last house didn't even budge. Didn't even budge. Just went in for a big damage disintegrate versus Leroy. So Lath is figuring out some really cheesy evoker stuff. Finally, Leroy able to break through whatever shield that was holding him strong. Lath does get himself a big mastery buff, just himself a big cast combo. If you can just do it really quickly, trying to go for a big disintegrate, it's going to be immunity for Lath, has no idea what to expect. Just trying to see if he can immune while Lath got himself that immunity. Lath trying to see if he can reposition. Gonna be more disintegrate. Needs to interrupt him on the right spell. Gonna be a sleep. As a green spell, Lath is gonna be at least be able to recover a little bit of health. Looking for another sleep. With a cell scaling just one shots. You have trinket doesn't scaling. Wait, a shrink. So he's saying a trinket doesn't scale. That's crazy. That's unfortunate. We definitely have to go again, boys. We'll have to put you guys like a normal, not grand arena, I think. Okay, that kind of explains it. Leroy trying to see if he could reposition around Lathworker. Quick stun as he got himself big cleave, big blade dance. Trying to see if he can catch up to Lath. He knows Lath is going to use that mobility in order to try to see if he could reposition. Is going to try to see if he can swing around the corner. Lath catching up a lot of healing with that flesh cut, but does get ported back out in the open with that bronze magic as Lath looking to basically use reverse time all the time against the enemy. Puts him back up in a different spot and also puts him back with the same health numbers that they had. Like if you expect an enemy to heal, hit him with one of those to go for a big heal, they get put back up to low. It could be interesting. It is dispellable though, like with a magic dispel. So Leroy could remove it and maybe reverse it to Lath. I don't know what that would do. That could be interesting. Gonna be in prison, try to go for a flesh sculpt of his own? Okay, we have to go again. We have to go again. We have to go again. Alrighty. It's not cheesy. It's the new PvE trick. It does 61,000 damage, goes to 100 kills. Okay. We have to go again. Tell the teams we're going to go again. Wonderful mustache, FYI. TY. Okay, we have to go again. We gotta go again. Make sure they're like, okay, that was weird. Scaling was really weird. We gotta go again, boys. Enough Evoker 5 right there. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my god. I guess we can do black hole chat. I don't know what it is. Is it the arena or is it just like, or is it something else? Is it something I did? As I guess I feel bad because if like it's the because I like Black Rock Hold Arena, but maybe Black Rock Hold is scaling stuff. And if that's true, then I feel bad about it. Yo, Leroy, Laugh, let me know when you guys are ready. I need you guys. Let's get another rematch, proper rematch. I want to give these boys a proper chance. I don't want to get in like one shot like that. The Crucible. I don't even know if I want to do the new arenas at all. I just want to. I know that the Grand works. We know that Nokudan works. I just probably going to do the Grand or Nokudan. How does scaling work differently? I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm just kind of going off of like what I see, boys. We're just going to do the Grand. No questions asked. You know, I kind of like the new arena, Nokudan. Nokudan. I'll do Nokudan just because I like it personally better than the Grand. I just like the environment. But yeah, I'm just gonna do arenas that we know works. Chat, I feel really bad. Because like, I have no idea. I don't understand the scaling. That's the only way I can explain this. Maybe is that specific arena. Maybe it's because we only do the Grands and Nokudans really on beta. We don't really do any other arenas. There was one time that we were rotating arenas and most of them seem to work okay. We did like Tiger's Peak. We did that one, Black and Cold, I think. I think there was a Borealis one. There was a looks like that didn't work. I'll try it again. There was a Lordaeron, Dalaran Sewers. We had Blade's Edge Arena. We did at some point, like, it used to be like the only two arenas were enabled for beta, and you can only do a Grand and this one. And then at some point they enabled to this rotating arenas. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel bad though. I really do feel bad. I want to make sure that, I don't know, man. I just want to make sure everybody gets like a equal representation, equal like fair gameplay in these arenas, you know what I mean? And I just feel bad because I feel like, man, those arena took it away from you boys. I'm sorry about that one. We'll just stick to stuff that we know works. Nagrand is great. Nokudan is pretty fun. It's all new and stuff. Nagrand is like the even arena. It doesn't give much variety, but at least like, hopefully it facilitates better gameplay. Burst 50 seconds straight and you lost 0 HP. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's go, Leroy. Let's see how they do. What's up, variety boys? How y'all doing? Being able to pull that off and impress the screw up. I have no idea, Hosen. It's only beta thing. It doesn't do it on pre-patch or anything like that. But hopefully it doesn't do it on pre-patch. It could be maybe because it's a Legion arena and maybe it's like the beta version still uses like a Legion scaling system from previous betas and stuff. I have no idea. Switch. Looks like we're gonna have Chill Pills first up versus a Rogue, but maybe they're redoing it. I think Chill Pills still wants to verse Leroy. I think he still wants to 1v1 Leroy. So Dope Wolf, I think maybe we'll have to go second because I think he still just wants to really fight Leroy. Chippa just gonna be given an opportunity to eat food. Dope Wolf, I'm so sorry. He still wants to fight Lath. Okay, he literally doesn't want to fight anybody else but Lath. He was literally focused and made a build just to fight a Lath. Dope Wolf, I hope you can understand. Lath is gonna get gripped up by Chill Pills, going for the full disintegrate. As Chill Pills trying to see if he can fight through it. Full mastery buff is available. Leroy trying to make sure he doesn't get interrupted. Could actually be a pretty decent spot. Does Chill Pills have any answers? Gonna be a big blaster. Lath trying to go for a big fire breath. I don't know if he was able to connect that or he missed. Gonna be a big Dragon's Breath, but it has AMS for it in order to dodge. It has mobility while casting. Chill Pills looking to maybe get himself an interrupt at some point or another. Lath no longer has a trinket, but does have itself immunity to interrupts. Could potentially take Chill Pills down. Actually, Death Knight has not much left. May have to rotate defenses. Could be possibly. Big Proc's got himself massive death streaks. The more damage this man takes, the harder he can heal. Blind to the Lath Walker is going to turn around and attack the Kevin Slime that Lath has. Oh yeah, if you guys are just turned to the arena, all these boys somehow figured out to use Shadowlands abilities in beta. It's weird, it's beta stuff, it's awkward, it's a flesh scout. Disintegrates, Chill Pills could be in trouble. Trying to go for Death Strikes, gonna be a Mad Breath versus him. I think it's a mostly damage over time breath. Chill Pills with an AMS, actually in big trouble. Lath trying to see if he can fight through the defensives, trying to go for as much healing as he can. Gonna be mad damage from Chupas. Looking to see if he can break. Oh my goodness, and he does pull it off. The Death Knight makes a return. Bullied by Evokers, and he was able to see if he can set up a nice setup, nice burst combo, and take him down. My face is now going to be up next. Son and Chupas, IB have to follow. Does he have a blind? Chupas better have all the defenses in the world. May just want to drop down to AMZ in case it's a blind out of the Death Knight, out of the Paladin. Chupas was able to break away from the stun, just looking to recover, backing away from face. Which is on how on the Paladin, by the way. AMS, in case there's any kind of CC, trying to see if he can reduce a lot of the holy damage as best as possible. I'm looking for a little bit of catch up and a little bit of healing, but making sure he always got that slow onto faces. And I'm trying to control the Paladin whenever he can, and it's going to use that slow in order to control him while he repositions behind the pillar. But those judgments from range, man, 40-yard range judgments are actually doing work, as well as hammers over righteous and 10-yard range of like last verdict. Stun onto the pally, has a trigger for it. Blind and Chupas, no answer for it. Chupas can respond, does somehow able to break that blind and actually able to play the game for a little bit. I don't know if he's got much survivability. Got himself a Lichborn, looking to maybe get himself a little bit more running power. Got those death claws in order to heal himself. Silence onto the Paladin, limiting some of the damage he can do. AMS at the ready, and facing them might have to go for a bubble here. Could be in trouble. Does go for the bubble as Chupas does go aggressive here. I don't think he was doing popping cooldowns. I think he was just getting some good procs on the face numb. And he was doing okay. Maybe has AMZ. I have no idea. If he does have AMZ, he'll definitely have to use it as early as possible. Has himself a bunch of a trinket for stun. No, won't see a blind for a while though. Blinds facing him instead, and just try to see if we can walk away from him. Was able to carve a little bit of health out of that guy, but otherwise he's okay. As facing him, looking for a bit of a resetty. I wonder if I could get us a different song, chat, if you guys don't mind. Not this one. I want to get a fun one. I want to get a good one. That's a good one. Chupas tried. Actually recovered quite a bit of health behind the pillar with a Magefoot stun onto the Death Knight. It's going to get a full burst rolling. That's going to be blessing of protection, but I don't think it's going to be able to stop through his obliterates who are just striking right through the defenses. Facing them trying to go for healing. Flash got to fall and getting interrupted, and that's going to be the defense of full physical damage. Immunity is unstoppable by the Frost Death Knight's Frosty obliterates. They'll literally cut through those defenses like as if they're not even there, because Obliterate literally gains full frost damage when you get a Killing Machine proc crits. Dope Wolf gonna be next. Chupas better be extra careful with those dots. He needs to find a way to stop the rogues go. There's gonna be a full death mark. IBF trying to see if he can get aggressive with the rogue. Definitely needs to be using those death strikes as soon as possible. Takes big damage, goes for big healing. AMS to help deal with some of the poison damage, but the blades are just absolutely spontaneously erupting on the guy. Needs himself as much healing as possible. Got himself a bit of a death pack. That's gonna be give him a little bit extra bolstered health. It is necrotic out, so you can't really use it to heal through it, but he's keeping a slow on the rogue to keep an eye on him. Waiting until the death pack goes over, sitting down for some mage food potentially. Got himself a little bit of heals. Kidney shot. There's nothing he can do at the end there. The rogue drained him of all the cooldowns by the end of it. That death mark is so deadly. Rogues, I feel like if they keep the tuning for the death mark right now, it's going to be such an impactful cooldown. It's always going to see results every single time. Depends how they tune it. Dope Wolf diving back into stealth. Won't be seeing death mark for a while, but maybe playing King's Bane. Looks like he's playing Spikes. Maybe playing I don't know, what else would you play? He has a bleed heavy build, I imagine. Or a poison build? Maybe double poisons? I don't even know what build he's playing. He is definitely spiking the guy. Go from a bit more damage over time. Dopo trying to go for a bit of a disarm versus Ben, as he is going to go for a leap. That's going to be Ghostos joining in. Ben could potentially make a big play, but the dots are just rotting him down. Can't even really heal. Oh my god, this rogue goes in, stabbing him, ruthlessly murdering the shaman in the arena, and then getting away with it. Somebody got to stop him. Dalka is going to be up next as an Archimage. Hopefully he's at the ready. Hopefully he knows that the rogue got a lot of damage over time, got a lot of control. And hopefully he can find a way to bypass, and rogues are susceptible to crowd control, though no cloak, no trigger for a while. Vanish may be a blind that could be useful, but I think Dalka, especially if he plays normal blink, like with a, not shimmer, but a normal blink with the ice flows, that could be incredibly good. I don't think he is. I think he's more of a shimmer mage. Maybe not. Gonna be a shadow step by the rogue. Big damage to Dalka, has himself all the time. All this damage, temporary. Doesn't have to worry about it at all. Is gonna go for a poly. Try to see if he can stay away from the rogue. Is definitely gonna have to use that all the time in order to reposition, catching up all that health. Still bleeding. Big arcane surge versus the rogue. Instead he decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go for barrage. Seeing that polymorph is about to break. Blind by the rogue. Touch of the magic is on Dope Wolf. But Dalka is just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe he can go for big AoE. The rogue was right next to him. Definitely gonna have to be thinking about defenses at some point or another. Hopefully this man has a pretty robust defensive kit, because you can do a lot to control Rogue. You can just toss him around like a beanbag, knockbacks, breath, everything. Big damage out of the Rogue. Just to go for the big bleeds onto the Dalka. May have to ice block this. Maybe in big trouble. And the mage goes for a big defense. So this Rogue is on a spree right now. Someone's gonna have to stop this bandit, this criminal, this hooligan. Imagine his covered abilities in these. No honor among thieves. True. No honor among thieves. Yeah, the beta duels have been weird with everybody using covenants. Is Doppel using a covenant ability? Because I know that there's a spike as part of the talent tree and the current ability. I've only seen him do spikes so far, unless he's like taken over every other talent and then just picked up a spike. I can't tell. I have no idea. I haven't seen this man flesh capped or anything. He's not. Yeah, so he's at least like not using any of the cheesy stuff. He's just on a murder spree. All he's on his lonesome. Just waiting now for Dalka. Dalka could pick up the eyes and may just be looking for it. Dalka does not have too many defense to work with. Going to be full kidney shot as the Rogue goes in with an ambush. Dalka with a trinket. Rogue trying to go for a quick shift. Dalka got himself the images, but the dots are still on him. Going to be a polymer to follow. Dope. Can't really do much about it. He's got himself a cloak. Got himself a trinket in case he needs to. Could cloak a lot of his damage. He's just going to stay on top of Dalka as best as possible. Full dots, I think, with the death mark maybe. Maybe potentially the Dalka may be in big trouble. Oh, and the Rogue just walks in. Just cuts him down. Oh my goodness, and Chicago charges out, trying to see if he can catch this criminal, roots him out to the open. Garrod onto Chicago, kind of limits some of the casting with a kidney shot immediately. Trickets for him to follow. That's going to be a big event here burst, trying to cheese the Rogue out. It's going to go for a trick out of that lasso with an evasion, vanish to follow. Chicago's actually bleeding out profusely, maybe in a bit of trouble, trying to go for self-healing, but the dots are running down, 21% dampening on top of it. It is making it a lot harder for the Shaman to recover. If Dope Wolf has himself a full go with Death Mark, I don't think Chicago can live it. They are at half his health. If Dope Wolf is careful, Garrod, does he pre-wall it? You have to pre-wall it before the kidney shot comes out. Try to pre-wall it. There it goes. Gonna be faint. Dope Wolf does not want to go for damage while wall is up. It's gonna go for a little bit of healing. That's gonna be lots and lots of damage from this wind strike. Try to shadow step to disarm, but the wind strikes and the damage is already set in. It's already mid-air and does clap the Rogue out of the way. Warlock gonna be up next. Charging out as an affliction. He's gonna get some dots early versus Chicago. Not playing with a pet build, so he's playing like a sacrifice build from what I can tell. Chicago's just gonna have to find a way to deal with the dots. Actually, the dots are gonna be quite deadly, especially if you have the soul swap. Because you can just apply all your dots immediately. Chicago maybe can dispel agony, but that's really about it. Knocking him back, booping him out of the way. And Chicago's just melting right now to all the damage over time abilities. Warlock just barely touched it. He just put dots in it, got knocked out in the open, been running after you, and Chicago just bleeding out little by little, just rotting away. It's gonna go for a totem to root down Warlock. That totem keeps shooting at him. He keeps staring at you, keeps slowing you. Look at that totem give him the stink eye. He just turns at you, he hits you with the root, he hits you with the slow. That totem giving you literally the stink eye. Oh my goodness. Root totem Chicago. Warlock trying to see if he can get around the corner. Gonna be lighting the lasso before he can approach. Death back, so he got himself, or dark back, so he got himself plenty of shielding. Chicago trying to see if he can maybe close the gap. Look, it's ramp up. This is where Chicago has to have a go. There's gonna be a lot of damage. Trying to go for a stun onto Warlock. Sunder into a stun. Trying to go for a Ventier burst. Really weird, but that's gonna be mad damage on Chicago. Huge burst. Warlock may be in trouble. Trying to go for mad drain, but I don't know if he'll be able to. Still could potentially take down Chicago. Gonna be interrupted for a second. Soul rot to follow. Chicago just rotted out completely. It's gonna be Darkland everything. Wait, that's it? Chicago was that last one for Warlock? Apparently, don't move with 3. This man is murdering these boys in the arena. My goodness, dude. ASUS Rogue looking good. Them dodge, them burst. The survivability is pretty decent too. Plenty of mobility with double shadow step as well. Man, I love the fact that ASUS rogues are basically an affliction warlock with daggers. It is so good. Crazy. Wait, Warth's got kicked from watching the stream. We can do one more. Okay, I'm down. I was thinking for a second, like, why there's no 5? Okay, I'm down to go again if you guys are ready. If the still gotta go. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't know Warth's got booted. Alright, face. Hit me with it. So, this would be like if I was still blinded, right? Yeah, that burst would have been pretty nutty if I was still blinded. Yeah, what's up? You gonna tell me you got kicked? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Laz just told me. Thank you for the res, I appreciate it. Super kind of you. Damn, someone left? Oh no, we lost one. Can we recuperate one real quick in the chat? Can we recuperate one with Leroy? We just need Onomas, man. Just need Onomas. Crit wants to do it. Breath. Hit me with it. Does this man know how to do the proper go? Proper big go? Because there's one with the Ring of Frost and all that stuff that you can do. Oh yeah, that damage is still pretty good too. Have you seen the one, Dalka, have you seen the one with the, God, I'm really bad with names. With Johnny. Johnny does this Ring of Peace, knockback, wombo, breath combo. That's like really, really effective. That's what's ticking on me for like 3-6k. That's pretty hard hitting, aren't they? Especially if Affliction Warlocks go into like a dot heavy build. Nice job, dude. Your video's amazing. You mean the stream? Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you, Nicholas. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. 120. How many? 23? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're gonna end it 1, 2, 4. Yo, number 4, man. That's my jam. What the? That is my kind of a lucky number. Can someone scrape me up off the ground, please? Thank you. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya, boys. Beautiful. Alright, so we're looking for one more. We can just do 4v5. I'd love for you guys to be able to get a +1. But if you guys want to join, we got a group on the NZXT. If you want to join up. Mahoney, does he want to join by chance? Or Citrus? Maybe ask Citrus if he wants to join the 5v5 1v1 duel group. Because a lot of these guys have been really nice about it. So a lot of them have been like open to joining too. Hey Citrus, we are hosting some 5v5 1v1 duels. Would you be interested in joining? We have one group ready. Second needs a +1. You're a mage? You're doing pretty good for a new mage, honestly, Dalka. Yeah. I asked Dragon Man earlier. Dragon Man said he's mostly a healer, so he's kind of like a human trained dummy. But he said he'll be maybe able to join next time. That or Draconian, one of those two. I'm in Feral. Would you want to hop on a Feral? Hey, Citrus! Hey, we got one! Invite Citrus. They said they'd be down. Yeah, Dalka, if you want to join us on the Feral sometime, man, you're more than welcome to. I think you like the mage a lot, though. You're doing pretty good. You're so good as a referee. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. That's a Chicken 304. I'll hop on a Feral. Okay. I think it is a Lath or blah blah that has the mage hopping over. So whoever's gonna lose a mage just now, whoever's about to lose a mage, don't panic. They're just swapping to a Feral droid. So they're just swapping over. They'll probably come out here. Let me know who's gonna be missing a guy. I'll try to reconnect you guys back in here again a bit. I don't remember who had the Feral though. I think it was Lath maybe. So Lath, you may just have to re-invite him real quickly once he gets back up over here. So don't worry about it. Razor Hill's under attack. Is it a drop warrior somewhere? Is it drop warrior doing some stuff, or is that maybe like a chill pills? That's some of these boys. Had a mage. Mage is swapping to a Feral real quick. Is that him by chance? Is that you? Okay. Invite. Is it A or what? Oh, it's O. Is that the same guy or is that not the same guy? I'm kind of guessing. You ready? Okay, cool. Awesome. I guess I'll do a grand or something, yeah? I like Nokudon, but I'll do a grand. We had a rematch between Chills and Lath, so I think now we can just kind of go like random queue, yeah? Random rolls. I got invite Molly. Sounds good. Sounds good, my dude. Hell yeah. So you're a different guy, actually. No, mine. Oh no, it's Chills. No! Wow. We're gonna come in dead. Okay, I think I saved that one a couple of times now. I have a tendency to like save audio over and over and over. You guys didn't get to see it in the background ever. but I do that a lot. Just to make sure we get it. Hopefully, Chilpos didn't kill everybody on team 2 so they could actually join in. Because we lose like uno mas at the very least. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got ourselves team 1 together with Chilpos over as a Frosty Death Knight 2-hander build. We got Citrus over as the Demonology Warlock high up on the mount. Eleonora as a Feral Druid. Leroy as well as Chicago versus a team that's missing one, but hopefully they'll be able to zone in soon. We got ourselves Drop War. We got Lathboker on how Assassin going to be first up, on how returning as a Rogue, and Warlock in the back. And hopefully on how can maybe like play for, you know, for a +1 because they're missing a guy right now. Stunned by Chilpos, looking to strangle this Night Elf Rogue, and how he's gonna have to find a way to dip out of that Cloak of Shadows in order to deal with some of the frosty damage from the death, and may have to rotate an evasion. Also use an evasion pretty early on. Does go for a shot him out. Death and Decay is gonna get him out in the open. Does have himself a little bit of dodge. Blind. Oh, Leroy. Oh, what did I say? Leroy. Chilpos catching him right there in the blind. That is so perfect. On how going in for a blind on Death Knight, does not have a way to break out of a stun, playing the double DPS trinkets, or maybe survivability trinket with the Battle Masters, but not playing for a CC breaker trinket at all. Kind of utilizing the passive Relentless in order to get him out of that CC, but being able to lock him down for like a long-term CC, like a blind as a paladin with full wings and he can't break out of it, not much you can do about it. Chilpos trying to go for maybe Morse's Winter, looking for the Rogue. Death and Decay doesn't him catching him. This actually catches him surprisingly well. Stun around the corner. Chilpos looking to break through that Rogue, just trying to see if he can chop him up. AMS at the ready on how going in for the kidney shot. Do they have a proper go? They may just have to have like a big burst go with all the bleeds onto Chilpos because he can't really do damage magically, but the bleeds are doing work. Trying to catch the Rogue, big obliterate, shit down to follow. Trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Trying to maybe see if he can reverse the pressure onto Chilpos. Doesn't have much health, terms of health to work with. Got himself a Battle Master stricken. Full down to the Chills with a death back on how trying to see if he can escape, but it's going to be a Howling Blast knocking him down onto the ground. As Chilpos is looking to continue the onslaught. Warlock, I think, was able to load him up full of dots immediately. Yeah, all the dots are in. Chilpos needs to find a way to survive this Mortical. I don't know if he survives the dots or just get him in. Oh, the dots, man. Got him left at no health. I am surprised the Rogue almost came back with that one, too. He turned around real quick, dude. Unha was not going to give up that one quite easily. Eleonora up next versus Warlock. Bleeds versus Afflictions versus Corruptions. Trying to find a way to fight through Eleonora. Is gonna try to see if it can maybe that Dark Glare eyeball. Can blast out Eleonora. Fool you away. Hunt to follow. Eleonora trying to see if he can maximize the damage. Dark Glare to follow. Mad damage by the Affliction Warlock. Eleonora just bleeding out profusely. He's gonna have to rotate a wall. Barkskin renewal. Everything. Just trying to see if he can find himself a little bit of recovery behind the pillar. Not much he can really do about it. As Warlock trying to see if he can find Eleonora behind the pillar. Maim right after. As a Feral Druid continuing to shred through Warlock. Got himself a little bit of survivability. The hybrid capability of Feral Druid are really shining here as he's just trying to see if he can fight through the damage over time. Bear form, regrowth, interrupted, maybe under ton of pressure, at no help whatsoever. Locked out of healing for just a second. Barely in health, got himself a wall, and that's going to be Eleonora at no help whatsoever. Trying to see if he can go into re-stealth. Full dots is still on Eleonora. Maybe he's still in trouble, and Warlock just rotting him down. Oh my goodness. That's actually insane. Did he re-stealth 3 times and phase the Rogue, Chilpos? I think he did, yeah. I think Unha was doing quite a few re-stealths back to back. What the hell? Lath! Why you gotta do that to the boy? Oh, you're gonna make some enemies with that one. Is Warlock gonna come back here for 1v5? Citra's gonna be up next with the Demonology Warlock. So dots versus pets. Kind of like damage over time, but one is gonna be imps and demons that are gonna be tearing away at Warlock. The other one just got afflictions, diseases, literally syphilis itself. Reflect out for Citrus. Warlock is reflecting some of the dots back to himself, maybe in trouble. How about you go for Darkback really early? Gonna be a Tyrant join in. This is what Warlock needs to find a way to deal with that Tyrant. May have to back up behind the pillar. They're trying to keep the dots rolling onto Citrus as Citrus summoning even more vile demons from the twisting nether. As it's a full Malefic Rapture getting set up by a Warlock. Definitely needs to get a full UA, a Haunt onto Citrus, but all these pets are surrounding him, maybe in a bit of a tight spot. Definitely needs to go for a bit of recovery as Citrus was able to survive a lot of this burst. Citrus playing that Reflect and be able to reflect all these dots back to Warlock helps him out tremendously. Warlock uninterruptible, does go for a big drain. That's going to be a Haunt to follow. Citrus could be in big trouble as Citrus does get interrupted. Let's go for a Warlock Hellstone. And I think Warlock as well also goes for Warlock Hellstone. But I think he may have missed the critical component of it, which is Soul Burn does get a UA reflected back at himself, which is super unfortunate. Gonna be a Mortical at Citrus with a Fear right after, trying to get some dots up and running. Gonna be a Fear onto Warlock. That's gonna be Darkblade. Citrus fully dotted up. Warlock just survived long enough. Citrus could be in big trouble. Does have a Dark Pact, is gonna use the Dark Pact to survive this a little bit. Warlock's Dark Pact is gonna last for a little bit longer, but eventually I think he's gonna wane off. It's gonna be an Obelisk down. All the pets are empowered. Demon Doggers are brutal. Warlock needs something to survive right now, but I think Citrus just has him, overpowering him with all the demonic pets. Music? The music is doing some weird stuff. As Lathbroker going to be up next, try to see if he can maybe beam down Citrus. Big breath to follow. Again, another beam, but that stun is going to stop him, interrupting him in place. Lathbroker try to go for maybe Root. Going to be reflect back. Lathbroker better be very, very careful. Got himself that cheesy flesh scuffed on him with a big blast onto Citrus. Does end up getting the big, what's it called? Eternity Surge empowerment mechanic. Into a full Fear by Leroy. Try to go for the biggest, cheesiest go versus Lathbroker. Does he get himself the biggest go? Kyrian. And oh, mad execute. Mad versus Lath. Got himself a mad shield though. This man, how are you recovering this? Into a big shatter. A Shattering Star does debuff evoke. Leroy making him a little bit, making it a little bit harder for him to deal with the damage. Take a little bit more impactful output from Lath. Lath going for the big dot. With a breath, not going for a big explosive breath, but rather damage over time, trying to get himself more instant cast. Gonna be a full root onto Leroy. Does Lath have any way to break it? That's gonna be Leroy breaking all those roots. Another shatter. Does Lath have any way to reconnect with Leroy? Gonna be a flesh cut as the man is cheesing it out. All of these boys are using all the cheesy elements. Lath does get interrupted on nature though. Does get interrupted on green spell, which is really. I don't know if Leroy meant to interrupt him on that. I think Lath just tried to go for a sleep. Just kind of immediately, and Leroy just wanted to interrupt whatever spell he's got going on. That was really quick. Lath mounting up for a moment. Leroy trying to see if he can back up out of there. Trying to hold on to the shield as best as he can. Gets a full stun into Lathbroker. Does he have the full burst? Lath needs to find him with survivability. Knocking Leroy back. I don't know if he's got much in terms of living here. He needs anything right now. I think it may be just over, and Leroy just runs right through him. Blasting him out. Last ulti time, like enemy ulti time, did end up getting full value versus Leroy though. It did reposition him sorta kinda. But not exactly how I wanted to. I feel like it'd be better if you had control of that ability. Kind of like how Ultimate Time mages, like you can press it again to reverse time faster. If Evoker's could do the same, I think it'd be way too much control, way too cheesy. But it could be really good too. Leroy trying to see if he can maybe tussle with Drop War as the man. Also has a flash cap. All these boys have played big defenses. It's so cheesy. Leroy trying to see if he can maybe around the band around Drop War is going to be spawning in a demon. Try to go for big Kyrian setup. Drop War could be dead if Leroy plays his cards right. Gonna go for a big hunt. Trying to go for a massive blade dance. Drop War trying to play very, very defensive. Got himself a mad shield. Was looking to charge right after. Leroy doesn't quite pin him in place with that spear, but he's gonna go for big damage either way. Leroy could be in trouble. Darkness. If Drop War gets any of his damage through the darkness, Leroy could be in bad spot. Literally goes for immunity. Doesn't even want to find out how hard it's gonna hit if he has to reposition out of the darkness. Drop War still has a lot of damage. Zerka's Rage, Stormbolt versus Leroy. Does he have a way to reconnect? It's going to leap right on top of him. Does he have any big damage to follow? Big charge, has to reflect in case he needs to. Stun by Leroy. Looks like it apparently doesn't get reflected back towards Drop War. It looks like maybe Leroy could be in a bad spot. Try to see if he can reverse this with a Metaverses. Got himself back-to-back blade dances. It's going to be a Soul Cleave. Going to be a war stop for a second by Drop War. Got himself mad healing as well. Leroy trying to use a Metaverses to see if he can survive through the onslaught of a Fury Warrior. Big Flesh Scout could get pummeled. Does get pummeled. Leroy backing up out of there for a second. Stormbolt not gonna hit him because he had that CC immunity once he used Venture Retreat. Immune to CC, taking very, very little damage as long as your feet don't touch the ground. So if you can use Glide, Fell Rushes, you're in a good spot. Big explosion into Drop War. Does he have any survivability? Leroy taking him out. That was a rough one, man. That was a rough one. That was a tough duel. Leroy just blasts these boys out. It's cheesy though. It's so cheesy, man. So cheesy. He could have reversed that reverse. Think a little chill pills. I think a little chill. Dude, I don't know. Maybe he could have reversed that reverse. I have no idea if he can or can't. Let's try to one-shot me here. Is it going to be like a big one bang? Or is it just all bleeds? Sap, Blackjack? Hey. Hi. How you doing? I didn't know if I was going to get one shot or whatnot. You guys want to go again? Do we have groups or are we done? Because it's like 8:33, man. It's super late for you guys. It's like really, really late. You just have to go. Sounds good, Leroy. I think we'll call it there, chat. We need one more? Yeah, it's falling apart, man. It's all good. We'll call it there. Oh, it's fun. Dal has no idea what's happening in chat. I try to keep up with chat as best I can, man. You know what I mean? I do not have a reverse. I didn't have a reverse? Wait, so that wasn't a reverse? Oh, wait. I was thinking like you had the alter time, but for the enemy. I forget what to call them. Yeah, so maybe I named it something weird. I just called it reverse just because when I said reverse, I guess I didn't really mean like the Demon Hunter reverse ability. I know they have a reverse. Like that's the actual like reverse magic ability. But evokers have like basically a alter time, but for the enemy. So like mages can alter time for themselves. It's like a personal buff. Evokers have that, but like to put on the enemy target, it like reverses them back to the same spot and reverses them back to the same health that they were previously. So that's, if I called it a reverse and I got confused, yeah, it has a different name. I don't know what the name is. I don't see a lot of evokers use it. But it definitely has a name. I don't know what it is though. Let me see if Last has it actually. Maybe Last spec into it. Chrono Loop, that's the one. So you just go loop, okay. That'll make it easy. But yeah, Chrono Loop, you trap them in time to loop them for 5 seconds. Afterwards, they'll return to their previous location with the same amount of health. So if they were like high health, they'll stay high health. If they're low health, like let's say if you hit somebody like they're super low, you hit them with a Chrono Loop, they go behind the pillar, top themselves off, they'll put them back to the same spot, back at the dangerous health numbers. It is a magic ability, so it could get reversed. I do wonder what happens when you Chrono Loop as a Demon Hunter and you reverse the Chrono Loop back into an Evoker. Like, does it just give them like alter time? You know? I thought it was supposed to be Evoker, Bronze Dragonflight. Yeah, man. I'm trying to learn these things. It's a new class. What's up, Nolan? How you doing, my guy? Been a while. Hey, how you doing? I don't know how Chrono Loop. Meant is reverses that one reverses dots. Okay, yeah. So I got confused, or maybe I said something that got somebody in chat confused, and then that just, yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. By the way, the background looks fantastic for evokers. That thing looks glorious. It's beautiful. They really even changed the one for healer evoker too. They didn't change too many of them. Ah. Well, that's all dots. Sepsis. Ah. Bleeding. I do like the bleed. Look at that thing. Oh my god. This is so good. That is so strong. Literally nothing I can do unless I get an immunity. That's rogues, man. That's rogues. Alrighty, boys. The background is beautiful. They've done such a good job with so many background art, man. They got so many and they look good. I think the first one that they really changed a lot was like the Arcane Mage one. That was really cool. I thought, like, wow. I literally commented like, hey, I really like the fact that you changed this background for mages. It was better than the original one they had. Could you do that to, I literally just did like a bug report. I was like, hey, I like this a lot. Could you do like a different dungeon background, like loading screen for all the rest of them? Because look good. How to transfer binds? I have no idea, Dalka. I have no clue. I wish I knew. I had to reset up mine every single time. There is probably a config file in the... Oh, you're good on how? You're good. You're chilling. I like that burst. You're good. You don't gotta apologize to me. What are you doing? You're chilling, man. I always have to have you here. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm a train dummy. Probably config file in the WTF folder or something. Probably. Is this guy a healer evoker? Or is he DPS evoker? Preservation. Yeah, so they got a new background too. You know what the background is? I think it's supposed to be like either on or on the green Dragonflight like area, or it's supposed to be like one of the older dungeons, like the Serpent Shrine, or one of the Green Dragon Caverns, or something. The Warrior one is really cool. I like how they did Black Rook Hold one. I like the fact that they did Black Rook Hold and there's like a Fury Warrior charging out. It looks so good. It looks great. I like the helm too. The Assassination Rogue one is really cool. I love that they did Valera. There's like a whole big encourage battle, and the rogue is just flying through the battlefield, just chasing their primary target, zeroed in, focused. Valera is a pretty good representation of rogues too. I also think another good representation of rogues is probably like Garona too. I think that one looks awesome. Unholy Death Knight also got a really cool one. It's like the big old necropolis charging out, spreading plague and bile everywhere. It looks cool. Cambo, does he have is Frost Mage? They got an ICC background, looks pretty cool too. I think this guy's Assassination Rogue as well. Yeah, there's only so many that I can really see. Mahoney, that's another one, like Elish Shaman, right? Yeah, that's a good one too. That one's kind of been the same for like a while now, that Maelstrom. That one's been pretty standard. Yeah, Ubu. Alright, hit me with it. I think I want to live. I want to make sure my pet doesn't die here. Oh, I don't know how I got him there. I don't know how I did it, but we did do it, chat. Gonna slow him down. Maybe a heal. Bah. Put him in place. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I almost got him too. I'm literally clicking my abilities. I feel like if I actually had like proper keybinds, that would be okay. Except this combines with Kingsbane when you used to override Kingsbane. Oh really? That's awesome. So both of them like combine together as like one big dot. So then I get 2 big poisons and bleeds. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's good to see, man. Yo, last, can I get a res real quick? Could I please could you scrape me up a little? Little out here. Scrape me up for a second. Yeah, those are really good backgrounds, man. Thank you so much. Anyway, good duel. Good duel, my mans. The Beastmaster feels really, really strong, man. I feel like if I had like a proper build, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, that guy definitely did use his rotation properly. And only feels insane. Only is so fun. Which is so fun. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Alrighty, boys. I think it's time to call it here. Thank you so much for joining me, boys. Thanks so much for hanging out this evening over on the Dragonflight beta. Tomorrow, we're Oh, hi. He tried to say hello. Oh, he tried to send me to the graveyard. I almost made it to the capital city. You're just gonna put all dots on me. Literally dotted me and vanished. Yep, dotted. Literally no way to escape it. Bye, and how appreciate ya. Rose looks so good, man. Dude, I really would have played new main, but like, dude, they keep making Rose stronger and better and better and better. Like, who doesn't look at this? She's like an assassin's rogue. Open up, load you up on dots, vanish away. Literally just backed up at some point. Literally no way to stop a lot of this burst. I'm dead. Literally melted. How do you not want to play rogue, man? Who doesn't want to play a rogue? Alright, thank you, my guy. Appreciate ya. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate ya. You guys are great. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for more, I think, Mythic Pluses, yeah? I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Get some M Pluses out of the way. And try the Shadowman Burial Grounds, the Nokadun Mythic Plus dungeon, as well as some Court of Stars and see how it goes. We'll do them like at a 10, 15, 12. Try to check out some builds, check out the scaling, all that good stuff. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. These duels were super, super fun. I don't know what we'll do next week. Either we'll do beta or pre-patch. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll try a pre-patch again for both region of NA and EU. We'll see. I just enjoy these beta duels a lot, man. But if betas are going to be this weird and, you know, cheesy in the instance setting, if betas are going to be just as cheesy, we may do them on pre-patch because they're just like, okay, well, both of them are cheesy anyway. I'm excited for Evokers, though. I'm excited to pre-patch with Evokers. That's going to be really fun. But yeah, thank y'all. You guys are awesome. Super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys are great. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular. Alrighty. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Boys, peace.